We gonna get right to the lights, camera, and action. That's right, y'all. Where we at with it? Let me see. Let me get this going. Let me know how we doing this morning. I'm hoping everybody's feeling fantastic. That's right. We starting early. I couldn't wait for y'all. I gotta get to see my peoples and what's going on. So let's get to it without any further ado. Let's go. Let's get right into it. And wait. Almost, Boogotti. You almost did it. Is that it right there? That's gonna be it for the day. Y'all ready? Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Should I realize? What's good, everybody? How y'all doing this morning? It's your boy Boogotti NYC, and like I say all the time, you could have went anywhere. Fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I'm hoping that you guys can hear me loud and clear. Hoping that everybody's doing good. What's good, everybody? You must hear me because I heard you say Maxwell. Do 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 do. That's that joint right there, right, Casey? What's up, bro? How you doing today? I hope you're feeling good. Glad that you're here early this morning to hold me down and get this information like we always do. Hope you guys have been appreciating the show too, because we've been really putting it in. We really have been. But you know, before everything, what we got to do, right? We got to get those prayers in the air because we can't get nothing right until we make sure that we give it up. That's right, you guys. Let's get those prayers in the air. I'm going to try to let enough people come on in, and let's get those prayers going. Miss Swanza, your package, I had to refix it because of the shipping situation, but it's coming out today. Just want you to know. I ain't forget about you. Also got another order yesterday for a, what was that? For a grow kit. So yeah, we got those packages coming out today. Just want to keep you guys followed up. Don't want to play around with people's dough. I don't play that. I don't play with people's money. But anyway, let's keep on moving forward. But I had to break in just to say that. Let's get those prayers in the air for everybody. Let's go. Here we go right here, y'all. We're going to get it in the air right now. What are we praying for? We're praying for love, happiness, respect. We want to pray for friendship. Let's pray for community. Let's pray for understanding and not party. Let's pray for humanity so that we can be together and understand each other and just care for each other and respect each other. Let's pray for our family members, our friends, and never last but never least, our animals. That's right, you guys. Miss Swanza want to pray for you. Want to pray for Ad Rains as well. Rose CLE 77. Rebecca Lanyan Bueno, good morning. Mega Dub is in the building. How you doing this morning? Jeffrey Spilker. All right, I see you, Miss Swanza. Good morning. How you doing? One of my favorites. That's right. Casey Ramos. That's my brother right there. We got Jeffrey Spilker in the building. Who else do I see up in here? Liberty and Justice. You know what she stands for. That's right, you guys. We got Ad Rains in the building. That's right. Y'all already know what it is. We got to get these prayers out. So there we go. Oh, you early today. Sweet RV Adventures. You're ready to go. You ready to go, Tracy P. I also see one more. Come on, let's keep it going because I'm going to have to say something off the top of the head. Brandon. Okay, let's go ahead and get some off the top of the head that we don't see here right now. Let's go and let's say what's up. Let's pray for Luigi. We have to pray for Sam Champion. We also can't forget about people like Temujin, Terry. Also can't forget about, who else we're going to try to remember? Dot Focus, that's right. Try to remember as many people as possible out here. Jay Woods, Deborah, Christian. That's right, you guys. Amen. And let's go. I don't know why I always do that. I just feel like I got to kiss just to make sure that you really understand that I love you when I do that. I do that to my mom all the time. When you leave somebody that you really love, you hit them with an Italian old sloppy one right there on the cheek. Whatever, call me what you want. See you later, whatever. You know how that goes, right? Scorpio, New York, thank you so much. And we got some information on that. The Bible and the Quran teach the same, don't kill your own people. And I believe you. Thank you so much, and I respect that. That's right, you guys. And you know what we're about to get into, right? Because it's time for me to take over the show. Time for us to go ahead and fall into the mix. Trending topics, current events, much, much more. It's Tuesday, but the way we're going to drop these videos is going to feel like Friday. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We got a banger. Get him! We're about to do it. We're about to get him today because we got a banger coming out right today. I'm talking about back to back. If you leave early, I feel for you. Real talk, because it's going down today. Let's go. Let's get it calm. Let's bring it in. Let's check the watch. And what are you going to tell me? I think it's about time, right? I'm ready to go. They're ready to go. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo, 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 yo. And we wind it up. Wind it up. Gal flex. Wind it up. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. It's got to be 6 o'clock here after all of that, right? Come on now, let's go. Come on, let's go. This guy. Any day now. Remember that commercial? Any day. Let's go. Olay. Don't play. Let's go. Let's go. That's right, you guys. And we have to open up those pores. We gotta open up those pores. Where are we going today, y'all? We gotta open up those pores. We gotta open up those. Oh, that's right, y'all. Crunk, shorty crunk on the floor wide open. Eat so much they call the Billy Ocean roll. Like a 18-wheeler, that profile, but this whole killer leaking. She's soaking wet, she's leaking. She's soaking wet. I said shake her like a salt shaker, shake her like a salt shaker, shake her like a shaker, like a shaker, like a shaker, like a on the deck wide open. Skeet so much they call the Billy Ocean roll. Like a 18-wheeler, that profile, but this pro killer. She's leaking. I said soaking wet, she's leaking. I said soaking wet. Shake her like a salt shaker, shake her like a salt shaker, shake her like a shaker, like a shaker, like a salt shaker. Woo! That's right, y'all. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. Y'all know what it is. That's time to do it. It's pump that beat. It's Tuesday the 31st. That's right, y'all. 2026. I'm your host, Boogotti NYC, and this is our bottom line, where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Just got me lit. Shorty crunk on the floor wide open. Skeet so much they call the Billy Ocean roll. Like an 18-wheeler, that profile, but this pro-wheeler, she's leaking. Yeah, soaking wet, she's leaking. Yeah, soaking wet. I said shake her like a salt shaker, shake her like a salt shaker, shake it, shake it, shake it. Y'all have to come on now, wake up in the morning now. Wake up with your boy. That was a little pre-workout for you. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. Y'all could have went anywhere, but the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me for our pre-morning workout as well, I appreciate you. Y'all know what we came to do over here. The #1 chat, the #1 family, and the #1 co-host in YouTube. That's right, because you're part of the #1 show, and I have to just say it. That's right, the #1 host. But I got to give myself last but not least, because you guys come first. Always tell you, if I was to do all of that with no audience, there'd be somebody knocking at the door with the straight jacket. That's why, you guys. Hope you guys had a fantastic evening. I did. I'm charged up, as you can already see. I got a lot for you this morning. We got a lot to get through. And like I said, I'm cheating off the top, letting you guys know we got a banger. So I'm not going to waste no time. So next, what we got to do is... I got 5 on it. I got 5 live on it. That's right, you guys. I'm going to stack 5 videos at a time. All I'm going to ask you guys to do is stay on topic, stay on point. Let me know where you're chiming in from, what time it is, what city, state, region, or country, because we love to go there and try to find content. This way it keeps the show more rounder and the discussions go right on time. Let's do our thing, yo. Let's do our thing this morning. I got trending topics for you guys. I got current events and much, much more. So let's get into it. Also, you know what I'm going to do right now without any further ado? Let's get into these titles. Let's go. What do we have right here? We got Trump. Why is President Trump saying Iran has surrendered? I don't know, because every time we see he says that they're waving the white flag, we get boom, boom, boom. Best that I can say this early in the morning, you guys, and you know what I mean. We're going to get into clips, follow-ups, and we're going to keep on doing what we do on that topic as well. But we got more to cover, such as Tom Homan right there, your Uncle Tom. Tom Homan says if you want ICE to take off the masks, this is what has to happen. Ooh, are they agreeing with what the people are asking for? And then my question is this, you guys. What if ICE actually agrees to taking the masks off? Then what? What if these guys get what they want? Will then the TSA be able to finally get paid? Will we be able to actually get back to business as usual? Will the country be able to get back to what we need to do? I don't know. Or will they find something else? Let's keep on moving. I don't know, because last but not least, why is the African nation asking for Ilhan Omar to be extradited? This could be because they are tickling the fancy of possibly looking into her citizenship here in the United States. As many of you probably know, yes, she was brought here at 12 years old and she got her paperwork the right way. But they're saying that she helped a couple of other people get in the wrong way, i.e. her first husband. We don't know. We're going to get into it. Last but not least, what do we have to do? Let's check this audio over here, because I got to get you guys started this morning with some video, some early breaking information that I got to be really careful with. It's very sensitive. I'll be hitting the mute button a few times on certain words because I just have to do that. We have some early breaking information with a 15-year-old who's no longer here after the pow-powing of his teacher at a college prep school in Texas, Brevard, Texas. You probably heard about this. Not a lot coming out about it because it's a very sensitive topic. Just want to let you guys know this is how we're starting this morning. Let's get it. Let's go.
Right now, we are following a shooting on a campus of Hill Country Preparatory High School that is in Comal ISD. Thank you for watching News 4 San Antonio. I'm David Chancellor.
And I'm Marisa Mendoza. This is still all unfolding as we speak, but here's what we know so far. The call came in around 8:30 this morning, and after the sheriff's office says a student shot a teacher, that 15-year-old student then turned on him and died. 10:08 a.m., the Comal County Sheriff's Office clarified that this is not an active shooter. Then by 10:27, it was confirmed that all students were safe and the campus is secure.
Sorry, you guys, I don't even want to play with it no more. That's it. I'm not even going any further with that because you know how they get, spinning ball, and we're not going to start it off. It was a serious situation. Brevard, Texas, one student no longer here, and the teacher is in the hospital. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up, but we also have to pray for the teacher. I'd like to pray for the student as well. Never know what he was going through to get him to that situation. Hopefully this gets investigated very, very seriously, and we can get down to the bottom of why this happened. Amen. Let's pray for the families as well. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got gaggle coming in from President Trump, as we always do. Basically, the president is talking about Iran. Announcement very live right now, and where we're at as far as our position and what we're looking for, and what we're looking to achieve with the goal that they've already started going against Iran. Excuse me for the jumble right there. Let's keep on moving forward, y'all.
In addition to the fact that various things, but in particular, Iranian missile launches and 83% drop in drone launches. As you know, the drone launches are pretty well shot, but we're at over 90% decline in the Iranian missile launchers, which is very hard to reproduce and very hard to get. And usually what we were able to do through great equipment, a lot of smart people, as soon as they sent a missile up from a launcher, we were able to knock out that launcher within a period of 5 minutes or less, accurately right on the noggin. So now we have low-cost interceptors effectively combating Iranian drones. And our B-2 bombers recently dropped dozens of 2,000-pound bombs to destroy missile launchers all over Iran and buried deep under Iranian soil in many cases. The soil was no match. And we're also annihilating the manufacturing base that the regime uses to build drones and missiles at a rate that nobody thought was possible. We're knocking them out. We know where they all are. We're knocking them out very quickly. We're ahead of our initial timeline by a lot. I would say that we probably would not have thought after a month we'd be here.
Come on in.
In addition to the fact that we've taken out the leadership twice and maybe three times. And we, as you know, we want to be involved. We don't want another president that maybe wouldn't be willing to do what I'm willing to do for the good of the world, for the good of our nation, to be stuck with the situation in 5 years or 10 years from now. So we think they should put a president in, or the head of the country in, that's going to be able to do something peacefully for a change.
Good morning, Sam Champion. Nice to see you.
Been doing this for 47 years, killing people for 47 years, whether it's the barracks or even the SS Cole where they were involved. Very strongly, they always denied it. But where they were very strongly involved in all of the people that died through the roadside bombs, died and are right now walking around with no legs, no arms, a face that's been so badly damaged. The Iranian regime has been attacking Americans and spreading terror for 47 years, and despite these countless opportunities to renounce their nuclear ambitions, which they had just a short while ago, they told Mr. Witkoff, who is standing right over here, they said, they actually said, we want to keep building, essentially, in a real nutshell, we want to continue to build nuclear weapons. If we didn't knock out Midnight Hammer, if we didn't knock out their Iranian potential, if we didn't do that with Midnight Hammer, they would have had a nuclear weapon. They would have used it long before now. And at a minimum, Israel would have been annihilated. I was very lucky that we had the courage to do that.
Okay, we're going to get that out there. We're going to go ahead and get everybody's side of the story. We're going to play more than one side, more than one dimension. But yes, we do have to actually tell you guys, just because one side is saying one thing, we don't know if that's the actual determination until it's all over, or until we get the proof. That's how we do it over here. Also, let's get on over to Israel, because we got fires reported at an oil refinery that burns again after more visible damage. They've been sending those drones that he's talking about out. Doesn't seem like it's over yet. I hear what they're saying, talking about it's over, but it just doesn't seem like it. Let's keep on moving forward. The sad part about it is who really suffers? The women, the children, and the families, and the people that have to be involved in this. That's the urban conflict that you and I talk about all the time. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go.
And Nido, I'd like to start, first of all, with the situation in Haifa. We're seeing pictures of smoke billowing out of a major oil refinery there in Haifa. It was after it was targeted. What more do we know about that?
One thing you had to respect about WAR back in the day, they used to go in the field and do it. They never really brought that to the cities. You know, try to get people involved, to hurt people. That's one thing that's pretty crazy nowadays. Maybe out there with
Well, we
muskets.
don't have official information as to what happened inside Haifa's oil refinery, but we've seen these pictures that we are showing on our screen right now about the hit that could have happened from shrapnel from the Iranian fired or Hezbollah fired missiles, as well as or it could be from an intercepting missile. This is unclear at the moment, but what's clear is that there was a joint and a coordinated attack between Hezbollah and Iran against northern Israel, with the Israeli ambulance talking about impact sites reported in 7 different locations, not just in Haifa, but also in other areas in the Galilee and in northern Israel, leading to 2 injuries. One of them is critical. Now, while we wait to see what caused this fire, what caused this specific fire, we can talk about the Bazan oil refinery in Haifa that has been hit 4 times in 1 year, 2 times in the previous 12-day war between Israel and Iran last June, but now it's the second hit during this war. And in the first one, we've heard the oil refinery say that some of its facilities have incurred damage that took a few days to fix, but now we are looking at yet another hit to the oil refinery that has or that provides the Israelis with energy, with oil, it has a petrochemical facility as well, but it also exports to the outside world.
All right, you guys, y'all see what's going on. They're striking at their next door neighbors and they're trying to make it hit hard. Where? Right here, you guys. In those pockets. They're trying to hit them in the pockets, you guys. Let's keep on moving forward. And I didn't mean to say it as well as back in the day there wasn't any urban casualties, because there always was. Villages and things like that, of course, we totally know about that. And we're not trying to exclude any of that. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. There is a bell right down there. If you hit that bell right there, that's the notification bell. It lets you know when we're on. Got to keep on moving forward now to the other side, because Iran has allowed 20 oil ships to come through the Straits of Hormuz without conflict. We wanted to update that story because the president was talking about that yesterday. Let's see what's going on with that. Let's go.
Meanwhile, to the Middle East, President Trump says Iran is letting oil flow through the Strait of Hormuz once again as thousands of U.S. troops arrive in the region.
Rich Edson is live at the White House with the details. Good morning, Rich.
Good morning, Lawrence, Rachel, and Brian. President Trump says he's having very good negotiations with the Iranians. He says he will probably cut a deal with them, but he says it's possible he does not. The president also says that Iran gave yet another indication that it is serious about an agreement.
They gave us as a tribute, I don't know, I can't define it exactly, but they gave us, I think, out of a sign of respect.
Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Come on in.
Big boats of oil going through the Hormuz Strait. And that's taking place starting tomorrow morning. Over the next couple of days, a lot of boats.
Yeah, the president spoke on Air Force One last evening, returning to the White House from Florida. With the U.S. boosting its troop presence in the region, the Speaker of Iran's parliament accused the president of negotiating while secretly planning a ground invasion. One Democrat says the president's claims of talks are nonsense.
Oh, I think he's flat out lying. Last Sunday when he was told, and by the way, we're in exactly the same position today, oil prices now $112 a barrel and, futures in the stock market down 2%. Last Sunday, he realized, oh my God, I've got a financial cataclysm on Monday. So he just made it up that they're in negotiations with the Iranians.
Now, there are more questions from Congress about that.
No, we're not going to show it on there. We're going to show it on CENTCOM. We want to show you guys what Central Command has been basically putting out and letting everybody see as far as what damages are going on, as far as like what the president was saying in the preceding speech, when he was talking about the damage that they were actually inflicting on the other side. I got to be careful. Remember, I can't say certain words, and I got to just let them say it or let you see it. Let's go. Of course, CENTCOM doesn't have any audio. We're just looking at several strikes right here, different ones. Unclassified, cleared already. And it seems as if they are doing some pretty severe damage over there. As you probably remember President Trump saying it takes them about 5 minutes to figure out where the shh comes from. That's probably why they have the accuracy of everything coming down straight like that, because I always wondered, like, how can they be so accurate? So these vessels or items probably were, and 5 minutes later they were discovered, and since they were discovered on GPS, that's probably why they were able to utilize the accuracy so well and take them out. Again, another one. So it's just been going on and on and on and on and on. As you can see, this campaign is like really, really bad over here. Again, I just hope it comes to an end at some point, because it looks like nobody's there or no people are there, but I'm sure that there's many people involved in all of those boom, boom, booms. That's right, you guys, we got to pray for every single person, no matter what their race, religion is, because of the fact that we over here at Our Bottom Line, we care about everybody, and we want this thing just to be over, period. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward. Now we got to get on over to your Uncle Tom. He says it, if you guys want ICE to take the masks off, this is what has to happen. And you know why I like what he's saying right here, you guys? Is because he's putting options. He's coming to the table and he's saying, let's negotiate. But is what he's asking for too much? Is what he's asking for too much? I want to know if you guys think it's too much for what he's asking for. Let's get into it right now. See what Tom wants in order to tell ICE to take those masks off.
Do with ways that ICE is doing its job differently now than they were doing it even in the first Trump administration, having to do with a different kind of warrant, having to do with ICE agents wearing masks. And obviously this all comes in the wake of ICE detaining and arresting American citizens mistakenly, and obviously Renee Good and Mr. Preddy, Alex Preddy, being killed on the streets of Minneapolis. It's not exactly the same as how things have always been done.
The laws are exactly the same. Let's talk about the masks. You don't see ICE wearing masks inside the airports because you're not on the street arresting criminals. You got the agitators who cross the line and threaten ICE agents. The same people in the Democratic Congress that want ICE to take off the mask are the same people who say ICE is going to shoot people inside airports. I mean, they can't have it both ways. So if you want ICE to take the mask off, the threat level has to decrease. It's up 8,000% increase in threats against ICE officers. And that's because a lot of the rhetoric coming from the Hill.
Oh, got to get right into it real early because he's already said it. So now, of course, we got to do our thumb up and thumbs down poll. Need to know what you guys think. Do you think what he's asking for is too much, or do you think it's impossible? Do you think it's too much what he's asking for, or do you think it's something that they can actually achieve? Let's make it easy. If you think that that's too much to ask for, let's get a thumbs up. Yeah, if you think it's too much to ask for, that means no more rhetoric about ICE, no more bad talk about ICE, no more saying that they're going to do this and that to people. Let's make the government actually get in front of that. And all the administrators who have been saying it, they're going to stop. Okay, that's why I'm saying that, right? And if not, if you just don't believe it, if you just don't think it's going to happen, and if you're just not for it, let's get a thumbs down on this one here. That means you possibly just don't even, you're not for it. And you're just basically saying, not for it. No, just don't even take the masks off, leave the masks on. I want to know if anybody thinks the same way that I'm thinking, because when you think, that's how it works. I think it'll be fair, but I just think there's too many people that are already saying certain things about ICE in order for that are just going to turn over a new leaf on one day is what I'm trying to say. Probably made that a little hard to understand, but I'll try to do it all over again. Okay, we got people that are saying masks off. We got the thumbs downs over here. That means that, okay, we got thumbs down. That means that we need to go ahead and let them take, yeah, we don't think it's achievable. The first one is a lot. Second one is achievable. Just take some masks off. Why hide? I get what you're saying, Colessive, but then they're going to get doxxed if you take those masks off. What future says mask off? Mask off? Okay. Creflo Dollar used to wear that suit. Okay, well, it goes in your eyes. Mask on, safety reasons. Stella, thirsty are you? I was drinking water just now. Don't know what you're talking about, single lady. Send Trump to Mexico 2 to 3 years and forget it. They chose their job. They might get hurt when they take the mask off. Thank you, Liberty and Justice. That's what we're talking about. Curtis, I understand what you're saying, but then how is it going to be possible for them to not get doxxed? And that means people are going to have all of their information. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. See what else he has to say.
Stop calling ICE Nazis and racists. Stop saying they're going to shoot people inside airports. That's going to drive the threat level down, and we can talk about masks. So, you know, we got to work together at this, but the ICE is doing the same thing they've done during 4 years I've been doing it. Again, they're enforcing the laws that they enact. If they don't like it, change the law.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Get them! I think they should pull up playing the song, and then everybody have a chance to get away. Let me stop. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, you guys. But personally, I do feel that at some point they could take the masks off if the rhetoric and if all of the bad talk and the bad speech was brought down a bit. But there are people who just won't even go for it no matter what, because they already feel certain ways, i.e. the people who've probably already been involved with the Minnesota back and forth, all of the pushbacks and the rallies. There's a lot of things to talk about when it comes down to ICE and people. And there's been a lot of pushback for a number of months now. So there's no one particular solution I think that's going to work. I think there has to be a number of like just calming down opportunities, everybody dialing back, probably them lightening up on certain things, but still doing what they have to do because they have a job to get done. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's get on over to Washington when President Trump announces the official White House app. Updates, let you guys know what's going on directly from the White House app. You can go to the Apple Store or iOS and download it anytime you're ready. That's right, you guys. The White House now has their own app.
I'm pleased to announce that my administration is launching a brand new official White House app, giving front row access to all news from your favorite president, Donald J. Trump. That's me. It's available today on the Apple and Android app stores. You can watch all White House events, read all my executive orders, and keep track of all of our promises made, promises kept. That was a phrase that I used during the campaign, and it's very true. In fact, I actually kept more promises than I even talked about. We did much more than I said we were going to do. Every American should expect their government to have transparency, and the Trump administration is the most transparent in history. That is for sure. No one knew that Sleepy Joe Biden was doing. We had no idea what that guy was doing. The good news is he had no idea either. But my administration is inviting all Americans to join us on this mission to make America great again. I believe it has to be the most important, powerful phrase in the history of politics. Make America great again. And we have made America great again. Now we want to keep it great. So download the new White House app today. Thank you very much. You have done a great job. We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Ding, 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 ding. Whoosh. I'm steady trying to find a motive. Why do what I do? Sitting ain't getting no better. How far I go? How my car's been stolen. No registration. And now they're trying to get what? They're trying to get her locked up. They're trying to get her locked up and won't let her out. I don't think this is going to happen. I think it's a far reach. They're talking about trying to get Ilhan Omar to be extradited. I think that's a very far reach. But what do you guys think? Do you think that there's a possibility that she can be extradited? Some people are saying she's too strong now and she's got too much friends and too much power in order for something like that to happen. And again, we all know that she came here at 12 years old and then, of course, got legal papers. So that does make her a United States citizen, legal to be here. But they're trying to find other ways and other investigations that's going on here. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm going to show you this, probably what we're going to call a little bit of reaching. Let me know what you guys think about this clip right here where they're talking about the possibilities of, extraditing Ilhan Omar?
Well, while Democrats fail to protect innocent Americans, they were busy using yesterday's protests to trash President Trump.
Donald Trump just has not chipped away at our democracy. He has taken a wrecking ball to the very foundation of what makes America great. We have an administration that is openly and brazenly breaking the law and is acting like the Constitution is optional. And while they are doing that, they are shamefully and blatantly lying about every single thing they are doing.
Okay, you guys, you know we got to keep it fair because we always go there. We did Tom Homan, who was a Republican. Now we're going to get on over to the Democratic side. How many people agree with what Ilhan Omar is saying and that you're behind what she's saying right now? Give me a thumbs up if you agree with Ilhan Omar and the speech that she's saying and the mission that they're out right now with the No Kings rally. If you do agree, let me know why as well. I'll read that. If you don't agree with her policies and the way that she moves and the way that she campaigns, give me a thumbs down as well. I'll read exactly what else you guys are putting up there. Wait a minute, you guys are not even letting me finish. Give me a thumbs down and you can write some other stuff. Wait a minute. I'll read you. I'll read what you say. Y'all ain't even, y'all just going in. Hell no, we the people of the United States of America stand with Iran. Okay. No shame, Queen. Okay. Oh no, Lord. Okay. We don't stand with Iran. We the people of the United States. Okay. I actually don't. It's causing problems. Most people don't realize all parties are the same. I like that. You know why I like that? Because we're human beings. That's dope. We don't have any kings, so we don't need to stop leaning on this dumb protest. Okay, cool. Tracy P, thumbs down. She is a waste of space. Kimberly, thumbs down. Z, a lot, thumbs down. I agree. Okay, Virgin agrees. Go ahead and put your thumb up if you agree. Okay, there's people in here. That's right. We play both sides up in here. Don't play that right now. We don't do that. We play both sides up in here, and you guys can say what you feel. And people, as far as mods or whatever, as long as they're being respectful and as long as they're saying their part, they have a floor over here. Everybody has their say on our platform over here. We are fair to everybody. This is one place you can come and have your voice and your opinion, and hopefully we can have a conversation and come up with some solutions. That's what we got to do. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's see what else she has to say.
But according to Vice President J.D. Vance, it's Omar who's doing the lying. Vance said that this week that he thinks Omar definitely committed immigration fraud and is now looking to build a case against her. A spokesperson for Omar called the accusation, quote, ridiculous lie. But the tiny African nation of Somaliland, different than Somalia, is ready to help and is calling for Omar to be extradited to them. I say, let's do it. All right.
What if they do a Maduro to her and get her up out of here and send her to Africa?
Joey, so the allegation here that's been made is that Omar entered into a sham civil marriage with her alleged brother. That's the allegation here. Do you think Vice President Vance really believes that she committed immigration fraud, or do you think he's just playing to the base ahead of a 2028 presidential run?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like he believes it. I don't know what he knows that we don't know. Just the timeline here. So she came here as a child. Just to make sure everyone understands, she came here as a child, as a refugee. You can come as a refugee, and in about 5 years after that, you can apply for citizenship. And that's essentially what when she turned 17, she applied for it through her father, is what she says. So she has legal status in a pretty common way for refugees. It's not her legal status that is in question. It's, did she help someone else gain citizenship fraudulently? I don't know the full timeline. Basically, she was married to someone, divorced that person, got married to someone else just long enough for them to become a citizen, then divorced that person. Or she was common law married to someone, lived with someone, then married this other person long enough for them to become a citizen, then broke that marriage up and married the person she was with to begin with. If you're in, a trailer park down in Georgia where I'm from, this kind of stuff does happen. I mean, it's kind of a, redneck, white trashy way of doing things. I've seen it happen. It's not normal, it's not common, it's kind of odd, and there is a motive here that needs to be looked at. I don't know what the truth is. I don't know enough about these people, like her and the individuals in this, but it's enough to look at, especially if you're going to be in Congress. It seems like you would, oppo research and kind of make sure you're locked tight on something like this.
I don't know. I don't think it's enough myself. I think they probably reaching, and she's probably too strong in a position for anything to affect her at this point. Jordan Dowdy, thank you, because he said, I got 5 on it. Your boy put 5 on the Verizon bill this month. I really appreciate you, Jordan, for never forgetting. Where's coin collection right now? Start another battle. That was crazy. I see you must have won because you're still standing strong. That's right, my guy. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. Please, we appreciate it. If you like the show and what we got going on so far, I'd appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that notification bell right there. That'll let you know when we're on. Also, subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to be a big spender, hey, big spender, spend a little money on us, a whole $2.99. That's right. Give me all the money in your pockets, y'all. That's right. But honestly, it's a $2.99 membership per month, and you get a whole lot of it because we're here every day. But also, if you can't do that, we have no problem. Just subscribe to the channel, and we're still here. Pull up, have some fun, kick off your shoes, dance, have some fun, be happy, pray with us, cry with us, go through emotions, and say what you want to say in the comments, because we really love to know what you guys have to say. Also, don't forget to let me know where you're chiming in from. Still want to know. I love to see those British flags. I love to see the Iranian ones. I love to see the American ones. I love to see all the flags, you guys, in the comments. I'm not a hater. It just lets us know how far we're reaching. Any one of the flags. We love everybody over here. So don't even try it with us. Let's get on over to Jupiter Island. I think that's Florida. We got fallout from Tiger Woods. There you go, you guys, as he does that DUI. It doesn't look really good on him. My suggestion, Tiger, honestly, don't drink and drive. And how about this? You should have enough money where you can get a driver. I mean, come on, man. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Love you all from Miami, Florida. There we go. And you know, Florida, you guys never not provide when it comes down to the video content. You always come through when I'm in the clutch, sadly.
This morning, new questions about the legal ramifications facing Tiger Woods following his latest arrest for DUI charges. The 82-time PGA winner leaving Martin County Jail in Florida late Friday.
It doesn't matter who you are. If you break the law, we're going to follow the law.
Authorities say the 50-year-old was traveling at a high rate of speed on this two-lane road Friday afternoon, passing a truck when he crashed and rolled over his Land Rover near his home on Jupiter Island.
South Carolina, Miami in the building.
The Martin County Sheriff's Department says Woods was not injured and was able to crawl out of the passenger side door before police arrived. Suspecting Woods may be impaired, officers on scene performed a breathalyzer test, which detected no alcohol, according to investigators. However, authorities say Woods refused to take a blood or urine test.
Urinalysis would have showed evidence or not of other drugs.
Zambia.
And since he refused to take it, he was charged with DUI with property damage and failure to take a lawful test, both misdemeanors.
Over the years, Woods has been in multiple vehicle crashes.
You're stopped in the road, in the middle of the road.
In 2017, he was charged with DUI after being found by police asleep behind the wheel of his vehicle. Woods pleaded guilty to reckless driving. In 2021, he nearly had his leg amputated after the SUV he was driving rolled over multiple times outside Los Angeles.
This should have been a wake-up call. This was really crazy right here, and it's already had the same sort of rollover incident. Tiger, get a driver. And I think this is a part where this person is probably crying out for help right now. And he probably got a lot of people around him that are more yes men than are his friends. And he's probably not have anybody really able to step up and really try to help him. So just feel somebody said he's on Ozempic. I don't know. Raleigh, how you doing in the building? Yeah, but sometimes you need that friend to be like, hey, well, what is you doing? I got this. Or help out, but he probably doesn't have those people. I don't think Tiger's been the same ever since the big breakup, honestly. Let's keep on going, you guys.
This latest arrest comes while Woods mounts a comeback to competitive golf. Just last week, he played in his first match since 2025 for the Jupiter Lynx in ESPN's TGL League. His teammate Kevin Kisner speaking about his friend during this weekend's Houston Open.
Very disturbing. Obviously he was really working hard on his game, trying to practice, get back in shape. He signed up for the U.S. Open, Senior Open yesterday, was trying to do anything he could to come back and help our TGL team get ready to hopefully try and play the Masters.
And the complete incident report is expected to be released this week. No word on when Woods will be in court, but it's typically about 2 to 3 weeks. That's right around the same time as the Masters.
Hell with the Masters. To be a master of your life and a master of yourself. And let's hopefully that Tiger can get through this because, yes, we understand, Tiger. We want to pray for you, brother. And we want to hope that you can get through these this event, these situations that's going on right now. Many people that we know, we've seen them go through these situations with alcohol or different substances that they're abusing. And I got to remind you guys, some people out there being, a certain way about it, but at some point it does become a disease. So we have to understand and try to respect people when it comes down to these various issues that they're going through. And we want to pray for him and his family, and we hope that he can get through this tragedy. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got to get on over to New Hampshire. You guys remember where, watch your head. That's right, the house where Ghislaine Maxwell was arrested at, it's been sold. Pretty good price too. So she's got 20 years to do. She's doing that in Club Fed, and she just sold her house. So wonder who's taking care of that business.
Online listings for Ghislaine Maxwell's former hideout now show pending. That's after records say it was on the market for about 10 months. Maxwell, who had close ties to Jeffrey Epstein, bought the home in December 2019 for over $1 million. In July 2020,
she had slithered away to a gorgeous property in New Hampshire.
It's also where FBI agents found and arrested her. The property sits on around 150 acres of land. That sale price listed at just under $2.4 million. It actually went down back in October by about $130,000. It was originally listed as being purchased in 2019 for around $1 million. It's just another of a growing number of homes in New Hampshire that sell for millions.
In 2016, there were 148 listings that sold that were 2 million plus. That number in 2025 has ballooned to 468 homes.
Real estate experts say the average time on the market for houses in that price range can hover around a month. In more cases, buyers come from out of state.
During the COVID times, it was happening a lot more frequently where people were, escaping the cities and saying, hey, you know what, I can live my life up here in New Hampshire and look at what my dollar can get me in New Hampshire.
That potential for their dollar also means fewer options.
Thank you, 55 Coffee House.
With higher prices.
With the natural laws of supply and demand, with less inventory comes more demand.
Anybody notice how they're still making money while they're in prison? That's like, whoa. The rich get rich and just keep on getting richer. So she's about to knock that out. What's she going to do? Put that in a savings account or something like that? Or maybe she's going to have somebody invest that money for her. I mean, it's still her money. Nobody's seizing anything from her. Nobody sued Ghislaine Maxwell. Why? I have no idea. Let's keep on moving forward now because we on the topic right now. We're going to stay right in here and we're going to do some mixing it up because we the best that ever did it when it come down to this Jeffrey Epstein file situation or his romper room and Batman type of cohorts around him. Okay, let's keep it moving, you guys. Sarah Ferguson, come on up, Ice Queen. It's time to get into it. Ice Queen, that's what we call her. The new Jeffrey Epstein humiliation queen, talking about her dogs will not save her. They won't. No, she lost everything. They got kicked out of the home. She's no longer with her husband anymore. He's been demoted. He's no longer the Prince Andrew. Even though they were breaking up, they were still able to stay at Royal Lodge. But ever since they've been kicked out of there, they've been really trying to figure out where they're going to stay, and they've been getting pushed from pole to pillar. Let's see what's going on right here with this situation with Sarah, and we're going to stay here for a minute. Ferguson, Fergie, the original, not the one from Black Eyed Peas. That's where she got her name from. Let's go, you guys. Let's get it.
Sarah Ferguson faces a new humiliation as the media speculates on her daughter's marriage. I'm Jack Royston, Newsweek's chief royal correspondent, and this is Newsweek's Royal Report.
This is all relevant because of where we're going to wind up at. And you guys, stay with me. I'm going to try to make this flow nice and smoothly. But let's take this in. Let's go.
Hello listeners and welcome back to the show, and I have with me Tom Sykes from the Daily Beast, who runs the Royalist podcast and Substack blog and newsletter. It's a fantastic read, so do go and check it out. And Tom, thanks for coming on. I want to talk to you today about the further kind of explosion of the Epstein scandal in a way that has started to consume more and more of the wider York family. So Tom, we have had one piece of interesting news this week is that Sarah Ferguson obviously, has started to become consumed by the Epstein scandal in exactly the same way that obviously Andrew has been, and a particular kind of humiliation for her this week, if you like, so that she's been stripped to, I think it's the keys to the city of York by councillors there. So, in a sense, the freedom of the city of York. So in a sense, this doesn't actually mean that much. I'm sure she never went to York to kind of exercise this freedom anyway. But what I think we're seeing is a growing sense that the whole York family needs to kind of be exorcised from public life and from all the different component parts of that, in which it found itself. And we've, at the same time this is happening, we've got the papers in Britain, the Mail titles in particular, starting to openly speculate on the collapse of the marriages of Beatrice and Eugenie, which is exactly the sort of thing that if it was happening, to Harry would say.
The magazines and the newspapers are now starting to speculate about the marriages of Beatrice and Eugenia. You remember what we've been talking about leading up to this, right? With the Ice Queen visiting Jeffrey Epstein, bringing the girls with her, telling them about, well, she's having a shagging weekend. We got to wait for her to finish with that. Why would you say something like that to a pedo who just came home from Giselle? Stay with me on this. Stay with me on this.
That they're trying to deliberately trying to ruin his life for fun. But I'm sure Beatrice and Eugenie would never say that. But it's quite bonkers to me. I mean, Eduardo Mapelli Mozzi went on this business trip to America, and you know, he looked like he was having a lovely time in the Instagram photo. It appears to be what happened. He was dressed in his pink suit, looking very flamboyant and Italian, and not being in Britain to stand by his wife, Princess Beatrice. Like, is this the same thing happening? Basically, is he deciding that it does? You know, it would be very cynical, wouldn't it, to end a marriage purely because it's impacting negatively your business interests? But what do you think? Like, is that what's happening?
Now they're saying one of the husbands is looking at it. He's probably like, you know what? Since that report and what's been going on, and the husband may have more information on that topic than we do. So he hasn't really been seen with her. He hasn't been ruling around with Beatrice. And there was a little bit of speculation that they may be getting a divorce. All right, you guys, we got a little bit of information over there, the way that I could filter it out and get that to you guys. Now we're going to keep on moving a little bit down the line and try to tie this up a little bit. Now, I am not speculating anything. I'm just bringing towards you what has been presented to us. And sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. Remember what they said, and we'll remember where we are. Let's keep on moving forward now, because Jeffrey Epstein's circle of vulgar jokes about Andrew and selling the young daughters over Sarah's debt. They were talking about doing what to the young daughters? We also saw that back in a couple of videos. I'm going there today. We saw Paris Hilton's family, and then we had speculation about Paris Hilton being around. We going there today. We also saw that, what's his name? Howard Lutnick was and this was around, and we're there. And let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because we already found out that just because if the parents are there does not mean that. Yeah, let's keep on going. Come on, y'all, let's get it.
Newly released Jeffrey Epstein files are drawing fresh scrutiny after documents appear to show that Sarah Ferguson's long-running financial troubles had become a source of mockery inside Epstein's circle. At the center of the latest revelation is an email sent to Epstein by one of his unnamed associates, carrying what appeared to be a fake headline targeting Ferguson and then Prince Andrew. According to the document, that fabricated line read, quote, "Andrew sold daughters to pay Fergie debts." The sender then allegedly told Epstein they laughed so hard at the line they choked and shot snot out of their nose before adding, quote, "Best one yet." The headline itself was fake. No such report ever existed. But the tone of the exchange is now raising eyebrows because it appeared to joke about the couple's young daughters while mocking their financial struggles. At that point, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie were still very young women, and the timing makes the remark even more jarring. The email was sent on March 25, 2011, just 2 days after Eugenie's 21st birthday, while Beatrice was 22. There is no suggestion either princess was involved in wrongdoing. The language used inside that email is being viewed as deeply vulgar. The same document trail also points to Ferguson's own financial dependence on Epstein over several years. Records suggest Epstein allegedly covered multiple personal expenses for the Duchess, including rent payments and even wages for her assistant. One email from 2009 appeared to show Ferguson urgently asking him for money. According to the released exchange, she wrote, quote, "I urgently need £20,000 for rent today," adding that her landlord had threatened to go to newspapers if payment was delayed.
We verified this already, and if you want to verify this email right here, all you got to do is go into the link in the description, hit on the Epstein files, search for this file right here, and you're going to be able to see this exact file right here. My mind blow is how is this file any different from the other files? How they gonna try to call the other file fake when it was in the same load of files? Okay, let's go.
In another striking message, Ferguson reportedly referred to Epstein as, quote, her supreme friend. The files also suggest she kept Epstein updated on possible book deals, branding opportunities.
What do you mean supreme friend? What do you mean by that?
And personal plans. At one point, after receiving compliments, she allegedly wrote, quote, just marry me. The documents further indicate that Epstein funded flights to the United States for Ferguson and both daughters shortly after his 2009 prison release. That detail has once again revived questions around the wider royal connection, even though there is no suggestion Beatrice or Eugenie were implicated in any misconduct.
Now, could that be the reason why a prior video clip by the husband that's married to them don't really want to be, seen or anywhere around with them right now, because of what's going on? I mean, your parents are bringing a lot of negativity around, and now there's speculation about you, baby, yeah.
By 2011, Ferguson publicly admitted her association with Epstein had been a major mistake. She said, quote,
after she was caught with the dough,
she abhorred pedophilia and any sexual abuse of children.
The Ice Queen face.
And called the relationship a gigantic error of judgment. She also said she was deeply contrite and promised to repay the money while cutting all ties with Epstein. But with these newly surfaced emails, old financial ties and the tone surrounding them are once again under harsh public scrutiny.
Now, I might get hit for that music in the back or whatever like that, but I think it's worth it today because information needs to come out, and where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's not true, let's go ahead and look into it and see what comes out of it. But it damn sure seems to flow to me right now. Seemed to me like, homie, like, look, boo, I don't think we should be seen together right now. He probably got with a, oh, my wife is a princess, and same thing that everybody want to do. Oh, my wife is a princess, of course. You can't say that now. Oh, you mean the one that Epstein probably, yeah, exactly. Think of it, you guys. Don't nobody want to be looked at like that, man. Yeah, especially if you're trying to get higher up, echelon, more people. Come on, you guys. Let's keep on moving forward. Bryan, Texas, and we got another one that I can't even believe. And I told you guys we had a good show today, but y'all didn't believe me. Y'all thought it was a joke. Let's double tap that screen to get those likes up. I really would appreciate it. And just so you know, as an update, just so you guys know, Liberty and Justice was correct. I went and looked in the back office of YouTube. They're saying that they apologize for what's going on when it comes down to the live chat, the numbers. They're working on it. They're going to give us an update and let us know what's going on. It was not just our show yesterday. It was a lot of shows. They may have gotten it fixed. I do not know. But we just keep on moving over here and doing what we got to do. Sometimes you can't comment. Sometimes you can. But I look at it like this. As long as you're here, I'm going to do my job and get this information to you guys the best way I can. And when they get the kinks out, we'll keep on moving forward because tomorrow is another day. And hopefully the Lord blesses us with that day to be together. That's how I look at it. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because there's some staff over at Bryan, Texas, that's being accused of the number 6 abuse against female prisoners. That's right, at the federal lockup dubbed Club Fed. Is that why Ghislaine Maxwell was able to go on over there? Same prison, you guys. Let's get into it. And it's pretty weird because the same sort of things are going on. It's all seemed like she just can't escape it, even in her incarceration. Let's get into it, you guys. This is a real story that just broke about Bryan, Texas, and the facility, about the staff out there.
Behind this barbed wire, some of the country's most high-profile female prisoners are serving their time.
Do you understand?
I do. Women like convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell, Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes, and others. All housed at this federal prison camp in Bryan, Texas, a minimum security lockup nicknamed Club Fed. But some women incarcerated there say its cushy reputation obscures a much darker reality.
There's a very small group that it's Club Fed for.
And for the rest of you,
For the rest of us, it is prison.
An investigation by NBC News and the Marshall Project has uncovered 6 women who say staff members at Bryant pressured them into unwanted sex acts while they were in prison.
I want to say this before it disappears. To drag your daughters into that, I'm just going to say it's disgusting. I don't know, I think that's what you said, but I just want to say your comment, because to drag your daughters into something like that is totally disgusting. And I think that if they find out anything that's true about this situation right here with Sarah Ferguson, she needs to be locked up before she leaves this earth. I'm being honest about that. I think she needs to be locked up. Let's keep on going.
2 more said.
And someone else is saying that this is not Ghislaine Maxwell. I saw that video clip as well, how it could be doctored, and I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Staff groped or touched them inappropriately. One woman we are calling R to protect her identity pressured them into unwanted sex acts while they were in prison. 2 more said staff groped or touched them inappropriately. One woman we are calling R to protect her identity, no longer behind bars now. She's on supervised release and says she fears retaliation. She's asked us to alter her voice.
These people have total control over your life, and so you just let it happen.
R says she had a months-long sexual relationship with a corrections officer at Bryant while incarcerated herself for wire fraud.
I was okay with it at first. I'm a woman in prison. I'm lonely. I'm getting attention from a man there, and so it felt okay.
And then at some point, did it not feel okay?
Yeah, I would say after a few months.
The man R is accusing denies the allegations. 5 others at the prison, though, say their relationship was an open secret. R says she felt like she couldn't end it.
You just kind of feel like you lost a piece of yourself. It's like, I've already lost my freedom, but now you're taking, something from inside me.
How did she wind up there? Why did Ghislaine Maxwell wind up at this same place? And then all of a sudden we found out what's going on at this place. What the hell is going on, y'all? Talk to me. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up.
And did you feel like you could report what was happening?
No, I felt that he was too powerful in that institution for me to report anything.
But somebody did report it. Another corrections officer at Bryant, Ashley Anderson.
I can't have an officer working alongside of me that's breaking major policies. We're talking about sexual abuse.
According to the Bureau of Prisons Code of Conduct, there is never any such thing as consensual sex between employees and inmates.
Please do me a favor if you guys appreciate this content. All discovered, all research. We make sure that we go out there and make sure that we do the best that we can to do our back end research as well. I'd appreciate it. Let's get those numbers up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we're trying to get up to 80,000 subscribers, and we need you guys to do it. So yes, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell down there so you know when we're on, and also get those likes up, you guys. Don't worry about it. If we can't get the likes up, let's subscribe our way to the love. That's right, let's subscribe it. Or we can probably do maybe some jewels or something like that. Let's try that. Let's keep on going. Get some butterflies going. Come on, y'all. We can do something. Some hearts over there in the corner. Because you know I love the hearts. I give the love right back to y'all. Let's get it. Let's go.
It's also criminal. In 2003, Congress unanimously passed the Prison Rape Elimination Act, known as PREA.
Why things happen in prison, one main reason is because it can.
Julia Abate helped draft PREA standards for the Department of Justice.
The systems are there, the policies are there, people know what to do. They choose not to do it.
A 2022 Senate investigation found that BOP employees sexually abused female prisoners in at least 2/3 of the 29 facilities where women were held in the previous decade.
The fear of retaliation is huge, but I feel that major issues are still being swept under the rug.
Anderson says she received complaints about at least 5 staff members that had sexually abused women incarcerated at Bryant.
Is there a culture of sexual misconduct at Bryant?
Yes.
Do you think that women are safe at Bryant?
No.
Whew, oh boy, they got rid of her because she told it. They don't like them whistleblowers. Y'all know how that happens. Double tap that screen, get those likes up. And yes, Want to pray for the incarcerated women, because not just because of the fact that they're incarcerated, but they already locked up. To have this situation to happen to them is even more worse, to be suffering because you feel like you cannot escape. Who do you feel like you can run to and talk to, and who's going to believe you because you're an inmate? Really bad, bad, and worse. Bad, terrible, and worse. Want to pray for them, and hopefully they get some justification and become whole out of this situation and get some light shed on this story as well. Amen. Yeah, I don't think that they were sent over there for a reason. And you guys are talking about this Klills noning situation where that's not Ghislaine Maxwell. That nose do look a little funny, right? All of a sudden she go from looking this way to now looking like what's his name? What's his name? The comedian that used to have the telethon. She got the big old Jerry Lewis nose. Where that nose come from? I mean, you had a schnoggin on you already, but the one that they put, whoever they put in front of you right there, that's a nose that knows how to smell through doors. Let's keep on moving forward and double tap that screen to get those likes up. Let's get on over to Chicago, because we got these passengers that describe a fear of chaos on a Chicago-bound flight as it's diverted to Detroit. Come on, y'all, let's go. They've been acting up on these flights, and I'm gonna just tell you like this. I did not have the right solution for this. I'm wrong, because you know what I was thinking. I'm already going through all of this stuff to get on this plane. I'm already going through the TSA. Already take you about 2 hours just to get on the plane. They got to bag check you, then you get on the plane. And now you want to act up when we almost an hour away from this drop off, and you want to act stupid? Only thing that if they divert this flight, I think you deserve to get your ass whooped. Straight up and down. Excuse me, YouTube. You deserve to get your $$, whooped. Straight up and down. Oh, he's crazy. I understand. But he still needs oh, don't do that, Boogotti. Yeah, all right. I done been through enough. I don't even like flying. And this fool want to start acting crazy on the plane to make them have to divert it to a whole nother state? Oh, no, we ain't doing that. You need your whooped. Real talk. I don't care what none of y'all say in the comments. I'm all for whooping on this one.
Tonight, we are hearing from passengers who were on board that American Airlines flight. It was heading from New York's JFK to O'Hare when there was a disturbance on board. NBC5's Rose Schmidt reports the FBI is now investigating.
The flight was originally scheduled to land here at O'Hare around 11 a.m. It actually landed around 7 p.m., around 8 hours late.
What are you feeling?
What am I feeling? I'm exhausted. And I'm upset.
Passengers on flight 2819 were on their way to O'Hare International Airport when they got an unexpected diversion to Detroit. They say the disruption started when the plane was about an hour from Chicago.
We hear this person in the back screaming, yelling, and no, 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 and he can't get off the plane, and he has to, he didn't take his meds.
The crew asked for...
That's when Flight 2819 should have became legendary for the passengers of what they responded and did. They should have just became legendary. All of a sudden, all of the passengers just got up and looked at him and said, you think you're crazy? We're crazy. We got an hour left to this flight. If you don't sit your ass down and be quiet, we all gonna whoop your ass. How about that? I bet he would have did this. Why y'all acting like that though? Exactly. Everybody stand up. We gonna all whoop your ass. If we gotta get on, Detroit, and I live in, oh no. You getting your ass whooped. I'm sorry, there's no problem. Abba-dooba-baba-beeba. He gonna be like, well, let's see, 1 + 1 is 2. I'm talking about, he's gonna have the scientist facts for the man that land on the moon next. He gonna know everything. Oh, I apologize, everyone. I'm sorry for the disturbance. And if y'all serious, look here. We gonna all whoop your ass if you don't stop. And have a face like this, what's the problem, sir? Would you like any Grey Poupon? Oh, exactly. Then sit your ass down and put that excuse my French, put that damn seatbelt on before you get your whooped around here. Let's go. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want. I know we pray and all that too. But violence is a universal language, and it also breaks through stupid and thunderdonism. Let's go. Needed his ass whooped.
For medical personnel on board.
And then he started screaming, I'm going to blow up the plane. I know planes. And I'm going to kill you all. And he was this close to getting really, really aggressive. He was.
Officer, he threatened us. I'm sorry. I'm nervous about the flight in the first place. I understand whatever the position may be. And I guarantee you when they're taking me in the cuffs, like this, everybody going to be like this. Because we got to go home. He was out until we got to our destination. I'll take it. Maybe they even help me with some bail money.
He's ready to attack the flight attendants.
American Airlines says the plane landed safely in Detroit, where law enforcement and doctors met the flight, and the disruptive passenger was taken off the plane.
Law enforcement and doctors, they wouldn't have been necessary. Hospital, gurney, very necessary. Looking like Thomas Hearns, looking like Martin trying to mess with Thomas Hearns on the Martin show. Exactly his photo picture when they come up out of there. His picture, his head would have looked so big they could have used it for a Macy's parade.
The FBI's Detroit field office confirmed agents were at Detroit Metro Airport.
Get up!
Passengers shared photos and videos with us of those tense moments when they were given a police escort on a bus in Detroit, and before that, when police and FBI first boarded the plane.
So now you got to put your hands up, put your head down, and they sitting there like that for hours, and y'all telling me he don't deserve to get his butt whipped? Okay. All right, all y'all nice people. 8 hours waiting? Okay, cool. Y'all some real nice people. I love y'all. Y'all really got some love in y'all hearts. Because I wouldn't have been on that. I wouldn't have been on that. You see how they got their hands up right there? They made them do that. Took them off the bus, and they had a police escort like all of them was criminals or something.
This confirmed agents were at Detroit Metro Airport.
Get up!
Passengers shared photos and videos with us of those tense moments when they were given a police escort on a bus in Detroit, and before that, when police and FBI first boarded the plane.
They're all chanting on the intercom to put our heads down and hands up, and it was like nobody knew what was really going on at the point.
Passengers tell us that was the most frustrating part of all.
We were just sitting there and not knowing anything, hour after hour after hour after hour.
The FBI is investigating and says there's no threat to the public. At O'Hare International Airport, Rose Schmidt and...
Yeah, they would have been investigating. How did his head get so swollen? Why is his head looking like that? Yeah, call me what you want. Swole. Yeah, I know that's not nice. Let's keep on moving forward. Because we got Boogotti and her friends over here. Now, what y'all think about this? 3 of them, they all got locked up. That's right, 3 women. And one of them is named Boogotti after you see the way she act up. Okay, you guys. I only acted up on this show. I don't really do these things. I just vent over here. You got to understand, a lot of stuff is coming through. I get a lot of different emotions and different feelings from all of the videos that come through. So I respond in kind sometimes, and it's not always the way that you like it. So Boogotti and her friends, yes, all 3 of the women were arrested in none other than Miami after a baggage fee dispute. What happened in this incident, these women had a dispute at the front gate. They told the lady they're not going to pay for the extra weight on their bags. They may have gotten extra pumps. They probably put extra clear heels in there. They may have just brought their entire collection of weaves. You never know why the bag is so heavy. So the sad part about it is they're mad and they don't want to pay. So what happens is they say, you know what? We ain't paying nothing. We don't care what you say, and if you blah, 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 and da-da-da-da-da, with all the rubbernecking and stuff, and they walked right up on the plane, y'all. That's right. Boogotti and them walked up on the plane, and guess what? They got locked up, and they made a big scene. Come on, y'all. Double tap that screen. Told you, we had a lot in store for you guys today. Y'all thought I was playing. Let's go. Let's get on over to Miami, where you guys never fail with the content, even if it's by way of Philadelphia.
Criminal ends with 3 women in handcuffs, and tonight, police say it all started over baggage fees moments.
Now that is Boogotti. The rest of them are just her friends. This is Boogotti right here.
Before a Philadelphia-bound Frontier flight. Deputies say the trio forced their way onto the plane, and when law enforcement told them to get off the plane, they refused. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister is your reporter live at Miami International Airport, where the outbursts happened. Anna?
Lauren, just imagine this. You just boarded your flight, you're waiting to take off, but then 3 people on your flight, they get into it with deputies and the flight staff, and then everyone is forced to deplane, including yourself. Well, that's what happened over the weekend when this Frontier flight was heading to Philadelphia, and these 3 women, they got into it with not only law enforcement, but the staff there. Check out the cell phone video of the moment that these 3 women had to deport.
Just so you know, the maraschino cherry is Wakatima, as she's arrested and she gets in the distance, yes, she does start to twerk. She puts the maraschino cherry on top, guys. Sorry.
Deboard the plane in handcuffs. Check this out.
You look good. You're not gonna do nothing. Enjoy prison, baby.
This happened last night at MIA after 26-year-old Devonna Cochran, 21-year-old Diajana Cochran, and 30-year-old Nafisa Dockery refused to get off their Frontier flight.
Nafisa know better than that. Now, Nafisa should know better than that.
Now, according to the arrest reports, it all started after a Frontier worker told them they would have to pay for their baggage. Investigators say that they refused and then got into an argument with the employee. After the employee told them that they would not be allowed on the plane unless they paid for their baggage, they stormed onto the plane. Deputies were called, they went onto the plane, and they told the 3 of them that they had to get off. Well, the arrest report states that the deputies, they asked them multiple times, but they refused. Law enforcement was then forced to have the entire plane evacuate in order to arrest this trio. And during the struggle, deputies say that Dockery spit on a woman. And we showed Frontier passengers the video of the women being escorted off the plane. Here's the reaction.
It's really crazy. Like, it's disturbing, because why are you acting like this towards the workers? I mean, you know the rules and regulations. When you read the flight, they give you all the information, the rules. You know you're supposed to pay for baggage. Why act like this? That's insane.
Why act like this? That's insane. Another Frontier unpleased customer. You guys, I'm just going to warn you right now. These are the airlines to worry about. And if you guys got any to add on to it, I'd appreciate if you can help out. The airlines to worry about this possibly happening. And the candidates are, drum roll please. Spirit Airlines. That's right, you guys coming in at number 1. We're talking about Spirit Airlines. Our women don't give AF anymore. Spring break now the airport. This is embarrassing as F. Thank you so much, Victor Bester 4165. That's right, you guys. What airline? Thank you. Thank Victor so much for the love. You guys, come on now, show Victor some love for that super chat right there. We're gonna get a whole $17 out of that. They're gonna take 3 and we gonna, let me stop. Let's keep on moving forward. Next airline is Frontier. If you guys got any airlines that you can add, please let me know. I really would appreciate it. Any other airlines I would really love to know. I know you like Spirit because they say on Spirit Air. I call Spirit Rubber Band Airlines. Ping! Hope you get there. I done seen the wings actually do this. I'm serious. I'm talking about the wings actually did this. I was like, what's going on here? I must have to be flexible in order to do certain stuff. I'm always scared to be on certain flights. American too. You guys are a little suspect. I got to be honest with you too. Frontier, Spirit, there's more. I'm shocked. Let's go. Parents, please speak to your children. Because look here, we got Nafisa over here. Now she's gotten in trouble. This is going to be a Fed case, you guys. From now on, when this is going on, they charge you with a whole bunch of fines. You get charged for the people's times and everything. It gets really bad. And now we got Diajana. That's Diajana over here. Not exactly Wakatima, but that's Diajana Marlene Cochran. That's her over there. And coming in last but not least with the lace front with the blonde on it. You know, that's her natural hair color right there. We got Devonna Kenya Cochran over here. They must be cousins or family right here. So yes, you guys, be careful, because it's going down on Frontier. It's going down on Spirit. And what's that other one? I don't even think they got JetBlue no more. But yeah, you guys, most of the time, if it's an economy flight, these are the passengers and the people you may be riding with. Let's keep on moving forward. You guys double tap that screen and get those likes up. I think we're going to still be in the airport. Are we still in the airport? Nope, we're not. We're in a serious, tragic situation right now that we must pray for. Real serious right now. Sorry, you guys. And thank you so much. The narration, boo, I have to. They give it to me. It's free. I can just look at them and just, it's a wrap. Tell me, that's that Fu Manchu up there. Damn you! You killed my master. All they did was braid it. I ain't stupid. You could tell by the lace front line going on over there. Go watch any karate flick from back in the days. They started that. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Yes, sad situation right here. I tried to pad it before we got here. Let's go. We got a father who accidentally pows his own son with the AR. I'm gonna let them do the rest of it. We got some serious praying to do. Serious praying to do. Let's go, you guys. I had to build us up so that we wouldn't take it so bad, but I gotta show you guys this coming out of San Francisco. San Francisco, come to the front of the stage, please. We got work to do.
On a cul-de-sac, we spoke with some of the neighbors who say these folks just moved in. One neighbor calling this a tragedy. The chief of police calling this an accident, but still saying there may have been negligence involved. Now, here's what one neighbor had to say about what they learned yesterday.
My wife said in the evening there's a bunch of police and fire trucks on the street. That was it.
That's pretty scary stuff.
Yes.
Do you know these folks who live here?
I know they just moved in maybe 3-4 months ago, and I met him. I know his name. I met his wife once. I know they have a little kid. They seem like really quiet people.
Now, we learned within the last hour, the city of Oakley has confirmed that was a 5-year-old child, and he was shot, police are saying accidentally, when his father was cleaning an AR-15, and the child was nearby. The father says he did not realize that the gun was loaded, and he accidentally pulled the trigger, and the child was struck. The city says the child was life-flighted to a hospital nearby. We're working to learn more about which hospital that might be. The city does say the shooting is under investigation. Video from the scene shows police inside the garage of the home where the shooting took place, and evidence markers can be seen across the garage floor. Now, just within the last hour, guys, we got a bunch of new details from the city of Oakley, specifically confirming that that child was 5, that he was struck in the chest by that bullet. Thankfully, they're saying it was a grazing wound, but the chief of police is saying even a grazing wound from an AR-15 can be a very, very difficult injury to treat. Thankfully, this child was struck in a way that was not life-ending for him, so he's still recovering today. Right now, the chief of police saying that they do believe this is an accidental shooting. Let me share with you exactly what he says. He says, even though we believe this to be an awful accident, some crucial errors of negligence were made. Firearms should always be treated as if they are loaded, and one should never put a finger on the trigger of a firearm unless there is an intent to shoot it. Now, police also say the father told them that he had taken his gun out of a case and was cleaning it when that shooting occurred. So he's really, the neighbors are all really saying this is just a tragic accident, really heartbreaking to see such a young person touched by something like this. Many of the neighbors here have lived here since the homes were built in the 80s. It's a tight-knit community. This family just moved in, so some of the neighbors don't know them very well, but they are glad to hear that that child is hopefully going to be okay.
Yeah, we're going to keep you guys up on this story right here because you know how we do. I'm going to follow up and let you guys see what's going on. And yes, somebody said the best thing that I could keep on reciting. I want to say it as well, and I'm going to say the whole words instead of the abbreviations. To God be the glory. To God be the glory, to God be the glory, to God be the glory. Thank you so much, Lord, that it was a graze. We want to also pray we're going to get a full recovery as we continue to report this story to our family here at Our Bottom Line. We really love the children, the animals, and all of the family members. And again, it's always the innocent who always wind up being victims, and it's so sad. I want to pray for him, as well as his dad, because he did not intend for that to happen. I'm sure he did not. He loves his son. But just be more careful in the future. He may just probably get rid of all of the firearms in the house now. Probably be a good idea. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We got to keep on. We got to fight through it. And luckily, I love the fact that they said it was a graze. Hopefully, he'll be okay. Thank you so much, Teddy. What did you say, Teddy? Again, I want to know about that question that Teddy said, because somebody said Teddy had $1 million question. Teddy, if you don't mind saying your question again, definitely going to recite it when I see it come back up. Let's keep on moving forward. You got slow mode is on. It says on my end. That's actually good so we can keep on moving forward. Liberty and justice, 300. Let's go. Do me a favor, you guys. I'd appreciate it because we got this situation going on with YouTube. If he was cleaning it, why was it loaded? Thank you, Teddy, for repeating yourself. I appreciate that. And you're right about that. You're right about it. And how do you? That's right, Colessive. How do you clean it when it's loaded? Exactly. Do me a favor, you guys, double tap that screen and get those likes up. And thank you, Wild Dog Media. I appreciate you for the jewels and the love. Let's keep on moving forward. That's why I wanted to get Teddy's point out, because he always says something that makes sense, and I wanted to know too, because I was wondering what he had to say. Why was it not unloaded? Why didn't you check before you did anything? Check the inside of it, check the chamber, and then you do what you got to do. And even when you're cleaning it, always nose down. I don't play that, man. It almost happened to me. My friend was like, yo, it's not working. Meanwhile, I'm standing right there. I'm like, thank God it's not working. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen because we got this woman who's brave. She makes a daring escape from the Michigan cops by slipping through the police window. Now, don't bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? This reminds me of something that might be in the front of the opening of Bad Boys. I don't know, did she get away? Let's see.
Listen.
She willing to break her neck. Wouldn't you think to go feet first?
Don't tell him nothing. Don't say Damn. Oh my God, this is live. They don't even see. They don't even see. They gonna kill her. They gonna beat the fuck out of her. Look. Y'all seen it live. This is live. Oh my fucking God. They didn't see this, bro.
I know I'm saying the wrong thing because she white, but what I want to really say is, run, nigga, run, 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 nigga, run, 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 run.
Oh, man.
She got up out of there. She got up out of there. She got up out of there. She said, run, nigga, run, 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 nigga, run.
Listen.
Y'all want to see the repeat? Let's do it again. And she's laughing as she's doing it too, like joking at them.
Don't tell them nothing. Don't say shit.
And you know the brothers, we ain't no snitches. He said, don't say shit, don't say nothing.
Damn. Oh my God, this is live.
She pulled the Jada, huh?
They don't even see. They don't even see. They gonna kill her. They gonna beat the fuck out of her. Look. Y'all seen it live. This is live.
Run, cracker, run. That's how you flip that. Run, cracker, run. Run, run, run. Oh, run, cracker, run. I ain't mean nothing by it. On the other side it says ninja, so that's what you gotta substitute it with. Stop playing with me. Let's keep on moving forward. Y'all gonna act like I ain't tell y'all we had a crazy show lined up for today. Y'all gonna act like I ain't tell you that we had it locked and loaded today. I told you from the beginning. I saw these lineups. I said, yo, because when I do this, I do it on a certain way. What can I substitute? I can't take that. Oh, can't substitute. I'm like, yo, the lineup is too crazy. I got to throw everything to the back for tomorrow with that lineup. We killing it right now. Do your boy a favor, double tap that screen to hit those likes up. I really would appreciate it. Now he has to deal with the cuffs. Now she got to deal with the cuffs. Rather have to deal with the cuffs than to deal with the boys. Those yoga pants, they do have special powers. There you go, y'all. Let's double tap that screen to get those likes up. I really appreciate you, Coco Weeks. Let's go. Okay, let's go. We got to go on over to where they never fail to give us content. They never fail in Miami. Come on now, you know we got to get on over to this mother who still nabbed this other woman who attacked her daughter, stole her cell phone over at the Lauderhouse bus stop. You guys know what I'm talking about if you know anything about Miami over at Lauderhill. That's right, you guys. Lauderhill at the bus stop, gonna mess with her daughter. And somebody said they got the popcorn. I'm telling you, it's going down today. For real. This mother tried to protect her daughter the best way she could after getting pushed through a window like Axel Foley. I'm talking about she ain't playing. She picked up a piece of that. Still snapped right on point. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Welcome to Miami. Miami, Miami. Let's go.
Naja, police said that the suspect, who is a woman, pushed the mother through the window you see back there that's now missing glass next to the lobby door. The mom then grabbed a piece of the glass and stabbed the suspect. But even being...
We talking about a knockdown, drag out WWF type of case. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like crazy rebel type of situation here.
Stabbed was not enough to stop the suspect. Residents inside of this Lauderhill building woke up to the sound of screaming Monday morning.
I was in my room and I heard, help me, help me, help me. A lot of screaming.
And she was crying out for help.
Neighbors said it all started when a teenage girl was attacked at the bus pickup by someone experiencing a mental health crisis.
So she was walking around, she was screaming that I've been walking around 95, for the last 4 days.
Lauderhill police said the suspect forcibly took the teenager's cell phone and physically dragged her to the building. That girl's mom came out, and that's when they began fighting. Lauderhill police said the suspect pushed the mom through this glass window. This neighbor, who did not want to be identified, saw the fight.
I went to my safe, got the gun, got my knife, got my phone, came downstairs. Luckily, by the time I got down to the lobby, I did see the fighting, and then the glass broke.
Police said the mom had significant lacerations to her arm.
And that's why there's blood all over the lobby, all over the floor.
In order to defend herself, Lauderhill police said the mom then took a piece of glass and stabbed the suspect.
And then the police came, held the woman down.
Lauderhill police said when they got here, the suspect was still fighting the mom and teenager, so they used a taser to subdue her.
The little girl, thankfully, is safe. She did get like a couple of scratches, but she was shaken quite a bit.
Residents said this building has been dealing with squatters and homeless people.
Now that's one of the residents. She said I went upstairs and got my knife, and got my blick, and I came downstairs just to see, you know what I'm saying? If I had to put the heat on somebody, you feel me?
For a while.
I think they need to do something better. Yeah, because there's kids over here that go to school. And when they get up early in the morning, walking out there, anything can happen.
That mom and daughter were also transported to the hospital. Thankfully, though, they have non-life-threatening injuries. I'm live in Lauderhill, Morgan Reiner, CBS News, Miami.
Okay, you guys, and I gotta be honest, because it's not only Miami. We can't do that to Miami all the time, but guess what we want to do? I want to pray for the mental issues that this lady is experiencing and pray that she doesn't hurt anybody. And I'm glad that it just came to this because you guys see that it could have got even worse. I want to pray for the mom who came to her daughter's defense and thank God that she was there because Lord knows what would have happened. Everybody involved in this tragedy, hope they heal up and get 100% for our healing from this tragedy. And we ask that today in the Lord's name. Amen. Thank you so much, Jordan, again, for showing love. Let's go ahead and give Jordan some love. Double tap that screen and get those likes up because now, if I can make it there, I'll make it bum, bum. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. Quickly closing in and catching up to Miami, I have to say. I'm living in the same state of New York, and I gotta be honest with you guys, it seems like they're trying to catch up when it comes down to crazy cases like this. Let's get on over to Brownsville, home of the brave. That's right, you guys, home of MOP. We got 3 people that got stills nabbed over there. And yeah, Brooklyn's in the house, in the Brooklyn streets. I guess crime is still going on, despite what we heard from Kathy Hochul the other day and Commissioner Throw-Up-Neck. For some reason, I told you guys, I hate to report this time of the season. It's summertime out there. People are hot. They're trying to break night. They're doing shit that they're not supposed to be doing. A lot of them don't got a job. A lot of them don't want one. And if you walking around looking like something like a steak, they're going to try to take. So be careful out there, especially at nighttime in certain places. Hidden blocks, duck offs. It's 42nd Street you want to go to? Walk down 42nd Street. Don't walk down 43rd. You get what I'm trying to say? Stay in the light at night. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because over at Brownsville, it's still the home of the brave, and you got to put in work if you want to survive.
Detectives are searching for surveillance video that might provide clues about the suspect. Pix 11's Angelo Bavaro has more from Brownsville.
We are still working to learn more about what led up to this stabbing, but sources tell us that it may have stemmed from an argument. That is all still under investigation here after the 3 victims were hospitalized. Police in yellow tape blocking off an entry outside NYCHA's Van Dyke houses at the corner of Dumont Avenue.
Van Dyke, Dumont, woo, y'all already know.
And Powell Street.
It's crazy, it's sad, but we need to do something about this.
Officers responded to a 911 call just before 1 p.m. Sunday to find 3 victims who were taken to the hospital. The NYPD says a 25-year-old woman was stabbed in the abdomen, a 23-year-old man was stabbed in the chest, and a 26-year-old woman was stabbed multiple times in the back and buttocks.
Summertime is not even here officially, and look what's going on. Ain't even out of spring yet, and look what's going on. It's already starting, and I'm used to it. And it's gonna get worse. Why? Because we don't have that many police, no patrol, and nobody actually cares. Sadly, nobody cares. It's every man for himself on those streets.
It's horrible. No one should be attacked in the broad daylight.
Neighbors taking notice of the police scene. Across the street, a senior center, and a few steps away, a playground and basketball court.
People should be able to walk out their house freely. No one wants to feel like they gotta constantly look over their shoulder.
This is a lot of families around here, a lot of families.
Families like this one, Adrian and her 2 kids.
It just makes you scared. That's why they're always with me. I try to keep eyes on them and everything because you want to be safe. You want to keep your kids safe.
Well, I know everybody, but I don't always feel safe.
This 15-year neighbor decrying this latest act of violence after a 9-year-old was shot last Thursday just minutes away on Bristol Street.
Then a few days ago, somebody was shot right there. It's crazy. It's Brownsville. It's crazy.
And Tish is saying that crime is down. You guys, y'all know we watched that the other day, and we saw one of the people actually step up and say, well, what about the Bronx? What about Brooklyn? And not only that, this is not going to be classified as a pow-powing if it is. I mean, they don't classify pow-powings as pow-powings anymore. They classify them as assaults or intense crimes. They reclassified so that the crimes don't look as strong as they really are. Sad. The way that they got to cook the books. Miss Tish, throw up neck.
There are cameras on these buildings that are hopefully helping police with this investigation. Sources tell us that the suspect may have known one of the victims, but no details on the extent of that relationship.
And the sad part about that is, who cares about the video camera if somebody lost their life? Because now you're talking about after the fact. I'm so tired of y'all talking about, yo, get the video footage. Ask the people in the neighborhood, especially after the person is gone. Because now what you're doing, you're doing after the fact. What happened to patrol? You know what happened to patrol? Less people want to be police officers. It's not the type of job that people really want. They get disrespected. People keep flipping on them, throwing things at them. That's not the kind of job anybody really wants anymore. Think about it. What's the benefits of it? That, and then you got to play up to somebody like a Tish, who's going to just come out of nowhere, a lawyer that winds up being a commissioner, overseeing and superseding everybody that actually did their job and they earned their stripes and everything to get there. It's not fair. So people are leaving. Police are leaving as well. Sad situation. Double tap that screen to get those likes up, because yes, they're not reporting that. Why not? Don't know. Probably make them look like they're what they obviously should look like they're not doing their damn jobs. Let's keep on moving forward, because let me ask you guys a question. And we're going to go on a cheat right now. We're going to go for a cheat right now. Let me ask you guys a question. What is your favorite chocolate bar or your favorite chocolate? And it's okay, because sometimes we eat chocolate and it's fine to eat chocolate. Sometimes you want a Snicker bar. Sometimes you want a Baby Ruth. Sometimes you want a... Let me tell you what mine was. I got a couple. When I was growing up, I liked the old school stuff. I liked stuff like, what's the name of that one? Snickers. I love Snickers. I love those like crazy. I like Almond Joy. I love Almond Joy. Dark chocolate fan, Milky Way. Mr. Good Bar. Woo! Mr. Good Bar. Twix, Symphony Chocolate, Snickers Almonds, Rolos, Almond Joy, Dark Chocolate, Milky Way. What else? Snickers and Fannie Mae. Oh Henry. Woo! Yes, that's what I'm talking about right there. Almond Snickers. Klondike, Baby Ruth. He spelled it funny too. Yeah, yup. Three Musketeers, Rolos, Paydays, Rolos, Zero Bar, Mr. Good Bar, Mars Bars, Roof. Whatchamacallits. Oh my God, I love you for making me reminding me of that. Reese's, Peppermint Patties. Okay, what else you guys got? Zero, Butterfinger, Zagnut. Oh my God, he said, Tootsie Rolls, Scores, Reese's, Black Cow, Milky Way Dark Roll. I don't know what Black Cow is, but good one for trying to get me to say it. Junior Mints. I'm going to get one just for the hell of it. Yes, I love them to this day. Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory, Dark Chocolate. Okay, cool. Rocky Mountain. Okay, my boy live out there. Peppermint Patties or Peppermint Parrots. Tootsie Rolls, forgot about them. Okay, I know we go into health. We talk about health all the time, but we cheating right now. Big Turk, 100 grand, Snickers. Okay, anybody remember the Charleston Chews? There you go. Somebody said 100 grand. Anybody remember the Reggie Jackson bar? Anybody from New York remember the Reggie Jackson bar? Anybody remember the Reggie Jackson bar? Yeah, remember that? Snickers, almonds, yes. Cowtails, Ghirardelli, Zagnut. Black Cow is down south. Just Plain Hershey's. What about Squirrel Nut Zippers? Remember, I'm coming up with some of mine now. Long Boys. What about when you go in the assortments and you take a whole bunch of them because you want that one that got the cherry inside with the syrup? Which of those, y'all? Tell me. Which of those? The ones that got the cherry inside and it's chocolate with the cherries? Oh my God. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Woo! Y'all know what I'm talking. Boston Baked Beans. All right, we going there right now. So guess what? Remember this? Break me off a piece of that KitKat bar. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that KitKat bar. Well, guess what? We got some people out of Italy that was like, you know what? We're going to break you off a piece, but you're going to have to break us off a piece. And boy, was it a big piece. We got 12 tons of KitKat candy bars that were stolen. I'm talking about one of the largest chocolate heists you could ever see in the world. 12 tons of KitKat candy bars stolen. I know y'all would be like this right about now. Oh, but wait a minute, because I know y'all don't get down like that. You guys are straight arrows. You guys don't even like fighting, so you're not going to partake in under the hot KitKats. Some people might though. Check this out. We got a situation in central Italy where they stole 12 tons of KitKats. They was like, break me off a piece of those KitKat bars.
This is an insane story. A sweet tooth heist. Thieves making off with a massive load of chocolate. We're talking about 12 tons. 12 tons of KitKats.
And the truck, plus those KitKats, still missing.
Really? So the truck itself is missing?
The truck, I think it was taken from central Italy on its way to Poland. And you know what's so funny? I think it's laughable almost that every time I go to Italy to visit my family, they say, hey, can you bring us some chocolate, some Nestle, the American stuff. And they have that on the shelves there now. So I guess maybe it's the ones that are made in America that taste even better. It's like, when you go there, you want to get their Nutella because it tastes better than the one here.
Man, I love the Nutella. So my understanding, this is a shipment owned by Nestle, of course, KitKat, traveling from Italy to Poland. Right. So on a truck of some kind. It contained 413,000 KitKat bars, 12 tons of chocolate.
What are they like?
Somebody said it seems like the Sticky Bandits did it from Home Alone. Was watching TikTok shorts about the KitKat heist. There you go. Hit that like button, you guys. We got the best morning show around. You guys know it. Who else gonna show you a whole 12 tons of KitKat stolen? Come on, y'all. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. I appreciate you. Let's go.
Bar's like this big or something.
So then what happens? So it's on its way there, and then like, what do we know about what happened?
All right, so we don't know exactly how many thieves were involved, how this went down. They jump on the truck. I mean, to me, if the truck is gone, you have someone driving the truck. Where did they take it?
Yes, the driver's gone too.
This is quite literally a true crime mystery, but we did get a statement.
Let's see what Nestle and KitKat has to say about breaking them people off. That was the tax for the streets right there. They understand how it goes.
And from Nestle, who owns KitKat. Do you have that statement? There we go. Okay, let's see. We've always encouraged people, and this is a little bit satirical, to have a break with KitKat. That's the slogan. Take a break. Yeah, exactly. It seems thieves have taken the message too literally and made a break with more than 12 tons of our chocolate. Whilst we appreciate the criminal's exceptional taste, the fact remains that cargo theft is an escalating issue for businesses of all sizes. And now it's this sort of opportune time of year. You got Easter, Passover, all the holidays coming up, and now is there going to be a shortage on the shelves before the holidays?
Okay, you guys, I don't know if it's going to be a shortage of those KitKats. They might raise the price because of this. You think this has something to do with insider jokes? They probably did this like, you know what? We're going to try to say that we got knocked off for a bunch of KitKats so we can raise the price up for Easter. I don't know. But we got to keep on moving forward, you guys. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that KitKat bar. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go on over to Texas. We got a passenger that says she was fondled by a Lyft driver. And from what I see in this video, I do believe it. And we've got a lot of complaints about this situation happening. If you guys have been touched or messed with by any one of those Lyft drivers out there, I'm just going to tell you, you're not alone, because a lot of people that you know probably have been assaulted or even said something verbally about from a Lyft driver. Watch out. Just because they work for the app does not mean that they've been vetted well. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, and double tap that screen. This is pretty scary when this woman says that she was groped by a Lyft driver. He didn't let her off at the door. He got out and walked behind her and put his arms around her. Check this out. Let's go. I want to open this screen up because this already looks pretty bad. Like, why are you on her back like that? Now let's go. There's no way to be careful, you guys. When you go out there drinking, have a buddy with you or have somebody ready at the door to pick you up.
She needed to get home from a girls' night out, so she took a ride share. Never in a million years thinking something this horrifying would happen. The driver got her home, but she says he then groped her on the front porch. Now the woman is speaking with our Amber Cogliano, and we warn you the video is upsetting.
Okay.
It's video that will leave you outraged.
Where is? Right here.
A rideshare driver appears to be groping his passenger's breasts as he helps her to her.
Yeah, y'all see that, and it's on the Ring camera. Yeah, they need to be something done about this and sue the HELL hockey sticks out of Lyft. You guys see it.
Front door. Her purse is draped around her neck, and you can hear her dog barking inside her house as she slurs her words.
Are you an Uber driver?
He put his hands around her waist.
What company? Oh, Lyft. Lyft. Yes, yeah. I want to make sure you get home safely.
Now the woman who says she was groped is speaking out.
And you see when the cameras came on, he looked right into the camera.
Disgusting. I was so intoxicated. I was falling over. And to know that someone would take advantage of someone in that state, it's unimaginable.
Lauren Christensen says she was heading home after a night out with friends in Dallas.
Just had the most amazing night. There's a lot of drinks involved.
So her friend ordered a Lyft to take her home.
And we always say that's what you're supposed to do. Instead of driving drunk, let's call the person a cab. This on the other side is not what's supposed to happen, you guys. It's not. It's not. And he looks right into the camera. That's right.
She never imagined she would get groped.
Did you remember the driver grabbing you like that? Did you have any recollection of that?
Not at all.
Unsteady on her feet, Lauren tries to open the door.
Here, no. You're putting it the wrong way.
The Lyft driver didn't park his car outside of Lauren's house.
What are you talking about? He didn't grope her, he lifted her up. Queen Lano TV, Queen Nola TV. He did not lift her up. He groped her.
He actually parked it down the street. One of Lauren's neighbors went outside to check out the suspicious car and heard the commotion on Lauren's front porch and went to see if everything was okay.
Steve, I want you so. You're You're welcome. I just want to make sure everything's all right.
I told him, listen, I said, that's my neighbor, and I'm watching over her. And he took off.
Do you feel your neighbor saved you?
Absolutely.
The next morning, Lauren saw the video on her home surveillance camera and went to police.
I had to call my daughter. I was so embarrassed to tell her how drunk I was. And she immediately was like, Mom, no.
And another thing, check this out. Let's say that she got a drink that was just that strong for her and it just came over her like that. That still is no reason for him to do what he did. I want to pray for her. Hopefully this doesn't affect her in a mental way. I want to pray for any victim who's been touched like this or been disrespected or groped. And I want to make sure that people don't look at these stories as if it's something less than what it should be looked at. People like this could possibly lead on to doing other things that can get even worse had she opened that door. He probably would have tried to go inside with her. So yes, we want to pray and thank the Lord for being there to have that neighbor come over to stop this. Even though people may have their own opinions, that's right. There you go. Thank you so much again, Jordan Dowdy, for the love. Appreciate you. Let's go. It doesn't stop right here. Amen. Doesn't stop right here. And it's another sad situation. We got to keep on moving forward, you guys, because it happened again at a Whole Foods. And this one is deeply concerning. I'm talking about this one here. You wouldn't even believe this right here. Do me a favor, if you appreciate the content, let's double tap that screen to get those likes up. It gets many more people over here to know about stories like this. Also, I want you guys, when you get a chance, Google this right here, where there's like class action suits and number 6 lawsuits against Lyft drivers all over the country, not just one state. I did it myself. You would be so surprised to find out. I'm telling you. He was at the bar club with her. He was watching. Okay, I see what you're saying. 400, let's go. Jesus protect us all of the way, blood of men. That's why the military uses the buddy system everywhere we go. This man needs to be on a list. Imagine if he didn't notice that the camera's dude parked down the street. It's crazy. You noticed that, right? Park down the street. Why you park? Let's keep on moving forward. We got to get on over to a Whole Foods. This is a deeply disturbing story that led to a serious incident on video. This guy actually was inside the Whole Foods. Somebody was ducking down to look at some food on a certain level. He walks up and puts it on their ear. Yes, the Otum, SCROTU. Yes, he puts it on there. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. I told you, sometimes these stories, we can make them up and they'll happen. We can make these damn stories up and they probably already happened. You would never think that this story is real. Let's keep on going. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. Let's go.
Caught on camera at a Santa Clarita Valley grocery store last week. A man is seen exposing himself to a woman. Deputies need your help to catch this suspect. KTLA's Aaron Myers live in Santa Clarita with a story you'll see only on 5. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, Frank. Authorities are hoping someone recognizes this man and contacts them. As you said, he allegedly exposed himself and touched a woman inappropriately who was shopping. Now, it happened at this Whole Foods market. This was last week, and it was caught on security camera. And I do want to warn you, it may be hard to watch. Video shows the man approach the woman who's kneeling down in an aisle. He appears to expose himself and then rub his genitals on the woman's ear while holding what looks like a cell phone. We're told the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department responded to the market for this reported sexual battery last Monday. The Whole Foods is located on the 24,100 block of Valencia Boulevard. By the time deputies arrived, the suspect had already left the area, so now investigators are hoping the public can help identify him. We spoke with one resident who shops at this Whole Foods. She says it's disturbing, but not that shocking.
It's just disgusting. That's all. I mean, I have children out here, grandchildren, and this person just needs to be accountable. It doesn't surprise me anywhere anymore. But yeah, don't let people that close to you. Yeah, it's hard to stand up for yourself sometimes because you feel intimidated.
The man is said to be in his mid-30s and was last seen wearing a denim shirt and jeans. A Whole Foods spokesperson did give us a statement this morning, a portion of it reading, "We are deeply concerned about the incident that occurred at our Valencia store on March 23rd. The safety and well-being of our customers is our top priority. We are cooperating fully with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department in their investigation." Back here live, I did speak with investigators this morning. They say this investigation is ongoing and they are still looking for this suspect. If you happen to recognize him or know anything, you're encouraged to contact the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station.
I'm so trying not to say y'all comments. I'm so trying not to say y'all comments. It's so small that she didn't feel it against her ear. Another person says, the lady asked what aisle had the salami in it. Okay, guys, y'all got him off. Y'all got him off. I want to pray for the lady, and I want to pray that if this happened to anybody else, we want to report this guy. Hopefully they catch him. And I'm glad that he wasn't able to hurt anybody doing this. And it's very hard to pray about this when you're thinking about what happened. And I already knew what was coming up because I already watched these videos. So yes, please, Lord, some of the stuff that we're experiencing nowadays, we don't need to experience this. We're trying and we're trying to deal with it. And we understand that things are really crazy right now. We're praying for victims and people that get over stuff like this. And pray for the sick people that are doing stuff like this too, that they can get the help that they need. Amen. He needs some help. Seriously, let's keep on moving forward. Wow, how couldn't she smell it? Q-tip. You don't allow anyone that close to you in public. Girl, yeah, I see y'all. What y'all got, Teddy? What else y'all got for me? Okay, let's go. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go, because we got another one. We got a crazy moment in Thailand where a beauty pageant contestant, she loses her false teeth while she's on stage. Now check this out. This is how this happened. There she is, Miss Thai America. Then she had to hold her like this and walk around and do the rest of it, holding and clenching her fake teeth in. Yes, you guys, y'all are going to see it. Zoom in, do whatever you got to do. But she was at a beauty pageant, and the whole top row said, no, 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 and just dropped down and spread eagle on her and fell out her mouth. Not fell all the way out, but enough that you could see the chipped toothness going on in her real teeth. Maybe she had those press-on teeth, the ones that you get in the mail that you just go like this, click, and you just click them on. I guess the clickability stopped clicking in the time that she really needed to hold her down. So let's go. We got a crazy moment right here. Let's try to get over that last video. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. I really would appreciate it, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Miss Fat ปฐมธานี
ชุดออกแบบและตัดเย็บโดยคุณพัชระแก้วกระจ่างและคุณอาทิคุณธีระวงศ์สุวรรณห้องเสื้อ GL Garlet Design
I don't want to get in trouble for that music. But y'all seen them teeth fall out, right? Y'all seen them teeth fall up out her head, right? She tried to catch it. You know what that remind me of? It remind me of that scene on Martin when that comedian's like, I like the way you tried to play it off when I seen that headboard that was around your head. He said, yeah, don't worry about it. I know what's going on over here. He said, I like the way anybody that can work that hard while you got a headboard around your head, you deserve the account. Y'all remember when Gina and Martin, they was having a little bit of fun and they bought that bed and Gina got her head stuck in the headboard and they had to weld her out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So anybody that can keep it moving under pressure like that, gotta give them props. Come on now, you know we gotta do it one more time. I gotta show you guys again. Rewind selector. And there she blows. That's right, you guys. But she caught it. We call that showmanship, professionalism. And the last thing I'm going to say is the show must go on. Even if you got to walk around like this for the rest of it. How you guys doing? Is everybody having a good night tonight? It's your boy Boogotti NYC. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. And if you really appreciate the show, hit that notification bell down there so that you know when we're on. Keep on moving forward, you guys. That was a crazy one right there. Wait a minute. Not again. I thought it was over for Florida. Y'all really doing this to Florida today? Why y'all beating up on Florida like this? Florida gonna think that we don't like them if y'all keep this going. All right, one more and that's it. But boy, is it a doozy. Y'all gonna like this one. I told you today's show was crazy, right? We got teeth falling out. We got crazy situations going on. We got the KitKat robberies going on. We got all sorts of craziness going on with Jeffrey Epstein updates. Come on, y'all. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. We do this every day, and that's why we're #1. Let's go. We got this crazy other situation where it never fails. It never fails with Florida to provide information and sick videos. We got a situation where a huge bag of that Hunter, I can feel it, Biden. That's right, you guys. Imagine you're out there trying to do a deal. You don't know that they're around. You think everything is cool. The guy comes out, he gonna give you the money, and next thing you know, whoop, whoop, you're like, oh my God, you get this shit out of here. And you just start throwing it out the window, right at the guy that's trying to get it from you. But guess what? Boys moved in and he got caught with everything. Even wound up laughing after the way they got caught. You guys, do me a favor, double tap that screen and get those likes up. I'd like to introduce you to this next situation right here, where we got a situation going on in Florida, where we got a huge bag of that Hunter Biden was thrown from a Florida man's car as they were swarming it. As you can see, closed caption video. They're doing a pretty good job over here. We got the guy right there. So the guy in the car was like, threw it out the window.
Hands! Get that car. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground. Get on the f***ing ground!
Now, my only thing is this. Who's going to keep the doggies? Because they're such nice doggies. They're such pretty doggies. I hope they found a rescue because their parents are bad, bad people. Let's go.
Lay on your stomach. Don't worry about your phone. Lay on your stomach and put your hands out.
Now you see there's a baggie over by that pooch, and there's another baggie on the outside that didn't make it. So homeboy was like, as soon as they rolled up on him, he threw it out the window.
Target's running out the back.
And now we on the run. We got one of them trying to get away, y'all. Run. We got one on the run, y'all.
Get
down! On the ground! Volusia County Sheriff's Office! He's on the ground!
Got him.
Tell them we got him. Get the radio. I got it. Get the radio now. Hands behind your back. Both hands behind your back. Sheriff's Office, 1 second.
Any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Sit up. All right. Are your dogs?
Like, Daddy, what's going on over here? Oh, you sitting on the floor so I can play with you? I know he's pissed. He's peed off right now. Dog all licking him in the face. He got cuffs behind his back. Stupid move right there.
You gonna be nice?
That's some bullshit. Hey, get that first shit. I thought she bought.
No, I don't know. She ain't mine.
Yeah. What?
All right, stand up. I'm gonna move you back here, okay?
We'll take the dog. According to the Storyful police, recovered nearly 2 pounds of that Hunter, I can feel it, Biden right there, you guys. $10,000 in cash and some they found as well. Let's go.
Just hang right here.
I want this is bullshit then.
You sure did.
You see him through that car, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he threw some in my car, man, and then tried to walk away, man. No.
The police is even laughing. He said, man, he threw some shit in my car and tried to walk away, man. Even the police officer laughed at that. Yeah, we saw that go down, but guess what? You're still going, buddy. You're still going. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. That was that, I can feel it. That was that Hunter right there, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's double tap that screen and get on over to Hollywood. Come on now, that's the only name you can name it. That's that Hunter Biden. Thanks for you, sir, for keeping me entertained this morning. Oh yeah, I closed the house out for the family, my wife and my 2 daughters. I closed on a house for the family with my wife and 2 daughters. There you go. Congratulations. The American dream. Everybody show some love. There you go. Show some love. I appreciate you for showing us love. And I hope you make it. You got the house and your family's going to make it a home with many memories and so many good times. That's right. God bless you and thank you. That's right. Let's keep on moving forward, Victor. There you go, Victor. Good work. There you go, Vic. Hollywood, road rage attack caught on camera. You guys, something like this go down, don't even get out your car. We doing this from now on. I know I was excited earlier, but when it comes down to it, you don't need to be getting into all of that crap unless it's necessary. I'm going to cause a couple of exceptions when people can't defend themselves. Still got to be a bully beater-upper. That's right, you guys. I'm down with the bully beater-upper club. Let's keep on moving forward over. I got to take you guys over to Hollywood and let you see what's going on. When road rage happens, sometimes it's best to leave it alone.
Side rampage in Hollywood, where a motorist having a meltdown is caught on camera, attacking a car and then threatening the couple inside. The couple says a confrontation left them shaken and fearing for their safety.
Carlos Aceto spoke with that couple tonight and joins us live now from Hollywood. Carlos?
We're Kareem. The road rage incident happened in Hollywood this morning. The driver is seen attacking the couple in their car. That couple then chases the driver. Tonight they're speaking out in hopes of holding him accountable.
What is he doing? Just videotape it. Lock the door. Lock the door.
A stop at a light at Melrose and Vine Sunday morning took a violent turn. A random man appearing agitated took his anger out on a couple driving a white Mercedes.
Terrifying road rage in the middle of LA at 9:20 in the morning, and he hit the window so hard.
Paula, too, was behind the wheel, and his husband started recording when they say the driver of a Toyota 4Runner blocked them at an intersection, got out of the vehicle, and started punching and kicking their car.
Because then he started running towards our car, and then with his fist, and then I'm like telling him, lock the car, because we couldn't move.
Patrick Simpson and Paul say they did nothing to provoke the driver and don't know what set him off.
This is it. I'm gonna die here. And now, this is it. And I'd never been faced with that kind of fear in my life on the streets of LA.
Go get him!
Once the man got in his vehicle and drove off, they started following him.
I just got assaulted by a car, a 4Runner.
And called 911.
He ran every stop sign, every red light, and drove so erratic with kids in the car. I thought,
there's a baby in the front seat.
You're on something.
They eventually pulled back. LAPD took a report, but the road rage suspect was long gone. If Paul and Patrick look familiar, that's because they have a TV show on Amazon Prime, Gown and Out in Beverly Hills, and also host a fashion podcast. Still, they're not sure if this was a targeted incident.
I don't know if he knew who we were, and that...
Yeah, you guys, just because, I see what everybody's saying, I understand, but, we got to be fair to human beings around here as well. Just because they're down with the broken-wristed clique does not mean that they shouldn't get the respect that everybody else gets. Just because. You understand what I'm saying, you guys, right? We understand everybody has their own preferences over here. This has nothing to do with with their preference. You get what I'm saying, you guys? Yeah. So just because they're down with the broken-wristed clique does not mean that they do not deserve their news and to be on the show. Let's keep on going forward. Somebody did describe him as looking like Martin Short. That's right. I know it was fashion stuff. What else you got here? He did not know. They're human like any of us. There you go. Exactly. We don't discriminate even when it comes down to the broken-wristed clique. Let's go. And we respect. That's why we made up the name. It's totally different. It's ours. So anybody want to try to give it in sort of a, let's say, a definition? We made the definition. So you can't. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on moving forward because now we got a situation. It never rains in Southern California. See you when I get there. I haven't seen your face in a year. I can't wait till I get there. I don't know what airline, girl, but I know I won't be late because they tell me it won't. That was my joint right there, boy. When as soon as it come on, boom, ba-na-na-na-na, da-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, you know it's about to go down. When that's it never. You wait. As soon as that song, ba-na-na-na-na, y'all be ready for the da-na-na. Y'all know what's up. Let's get on over to Southern California. Yes, they've been accused of stealing weapons, and I'm not talking about no regular weapons. I'm talking about some big boom, boom, boom. And I'm hoping that they got these weapons back, because this is nothing that needs to be on the street. This is not something that needs to be on the street. Let's go.
The news tonight, a U.S. Marine is facing federal charges accused of stealing military weapons from a Southern California base and then selling them in Arizona. Prosecutors say 23-year-old Andrew Paul Amarias, an ammunition technician stationed down at Camp Pendleton, allegedly took a Javelin missile system and large quantities of ammunition, trafficked them through co-conspirators, and made a profit. Undercover agents, though, were able to buy some of the stolen ammo, and one of the missile systems was recovered. However, they think about 2 million rounds of ammunition could still be missing. Amarias pleaded not guilty to those charges.
I want to know what the people that bought them is planning on doing with them, and what's up with the people. What kind of people did you sell them to? You know what I'm saying, guys? Who did he actually sell those to, or was they planning on selling those to? Yeah, my question. That's my question, you guys. Let's get on to some more gaggle with the President Trump. Double tap that screen. Wait a minute. Imagine using that on your ops. There's no such thing as ops once you come outside. You remember when don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood. USSR. You know what I'm saying? When he opened up that post office truck, and that big old ISIL system was in there, and he had them big old braids coming over with the sucker on one of it. It was crazy. I'm talking about don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. That's you don't got no beef when you got something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He had the rocket launcher inside the post office truck. He said, "Get out of here, fool! Get out of here, fool!" He said, "How about what should I wear? These high tops with this Uzi?" Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up, because Trump has been asked point blank, do you still have confidence in Tulsi Gabbard? Let's go. Let's see what's going on with the prayers, y'all. Let's go.
Are you considering withdrawing Casey Means for Surgeon General and not nominating someone else?
Well, we're looking at a lot of different things. I don't know how she's doing in the nomination process. I'm more focused on Iran, but something like that would be possible.
Mr. President, do you still have confidence?
We certainly have a lot of great candidates with it.
Do you still have confidence in Tulsi Gabbard, sir?
Yeah, sure. Follow up. I mean, she's a little bit different in her thought process than me, but that doesn't make somebody not available to say.
Is she on the same page
I
as
would
you?
I would say that I'm very strong on the fact that I don't want Iran to have a nuclear weapon. Because if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it immediately. I think she's probably a little bit softer on that issue, but that's okay. Some people are. Most people aren't. Most people are saying thank you very much for doing what you did. They are decimated right now. They're going to give up nuclear weapons. They're going to give us the nuclear dust. They're going to do everything that we want to do. And you know what? They're going to go on and maybe have a great country again. But if they don't do that, they're not going to have a country.
Yep, let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Somebody said, I know Boogotti is on food stamps. Fool, check this out. If I could get him in New York, I would be eating up a storm. Tell you that right now. If I could get him in New York, let me tell you something. I'll be having all sorts of meals. But it's real out here right now. Ain't no food stamps coming this way. So sorry. Can't please you guys. Probably in the past, I had my picture on an ODB card before. Not gonna lie and say it never happened in the past. But as far as right now, no. Actually don't deal with that situation anymore. But if you guys got any hookups, hey, holler at me. I could use some. And speaking of food stamps, hey, I think we got a story on food stamps. Wait a minute. Since you want to bring that up, do we got anything on food stamps over here? Wait a minute, let's see. There we go. No, is that it? No, actually, no, we don't got nothing on food stamps. Sorry about that. I wasn't able to get you guys anything on that. So sorry, but you know what I did get you guys something on? The mind, the body, and our comfort levels. I said to myself, Boogotti, You search real hard for those videos. You do a lot of work. You deserve a break. You don't have to always go out there and bust your butt to get a video for them when it comes down to the health and wellness section. I got to tell you guys this too. It's okay to have a vacation. And I'm telling myself this. I have not had a vacation in over maybe a year or two. Real talk. I've been dedicated, coming in every single day because we have a mission. And I'm fine with that. I find my vacations and my comfort in doing other stuff. And I come here every day just to do what I got to do because I look at it like, well, I got up this morning and the Lord made me wake up. And how could I not come see my people when I'm already up? That's why it's a different situation here. It's a team. It's a group of people. I love coming here because it's like me saying good morning to everybody. That's why we do what we do here. But also understand that sometimes you need to calm down. Sometimes even I deserve a break, mental break. Sometimes I need to calm down. So you know what I told myself, Boogotti? It's okay for you to calm down today. Let's give them something light. Let's have a good time. And let's just have a cheat day. It's okay to have a cheat day. I'm saying it's okay for us and our health and wellness section to have a cheat day. I'm not telling you to go out and eat all types of crazy foods. I'm talking about be calm. Don't make such things such a priority. Breathe, drink water, calm, just live in the day. It's okay to do that one day. We always worried about being somewhere on time, always worrying about meeting goals, always worrying about getting rich, always worrying about paying bills. I understand that and we got to do that. But there has to be a time where we woosah, because we can't just stay on adrenaline running like that. No motor will ever be able to sustain a constantly running, and no heart is going to be able to maintain it either. So guess what? Today, we're going to take it easy. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to get into the TIPP therapy skills. This is about paced breathing techniques to calm anxiety fast. I've actually been blessed to understand how to do this. Not even by anybody teaching me, but it's because of life experience. When you get stressed out, when you get angry, when you get scared, your heart starts to beat. You get very anxious. But you really know if you calm down, find that inner peace, you can find it. You can calm yourself down. Sometimes you may not be able to, depending on the situation. Most of the times I would say that you would be able to. I like to teach myself techniques to continuously be able to do things like this and be able to love myself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to protect yourself. And it's okay to defend yourself. Just don't let it become to the point where it becomes conceit. And don't worry about people saying, oh, you're conceited. Why? Because I care about myself? No, I'm supposed to. Because if I don't care about myself, who else is going to? Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's get into this video. This is the TIPP therapy skills. We're going to go into paced breathing techniques to calm anxiety fast. Stress, when you get angry, let's say you're about to, probably never did before, maybe you have, about to get into an argument or a fight or something like that, you feel the flutters. Even a trained boxer gets nervous before he goes out into the ring. Everyone has that hypeness, that anxiety, that feeling. So don't think that you're the only one. Here's a couple of ways to deal with it. Let's get into it, you guys. And it's again the TIP therapy skills, paced breathing techniques to calm anxiety fast. And the page is going to be from, their channel is Headspace is the channel. Let's get into it, y'all.
Overwhelmed by upset stomach, tense muscles, or feeling overwhelmed by stress or anxiety, your body might react with an upset stomach, tense muscles, or even a faster heart rate. But these reactions are part of your brain's built-in alarm system meant to protect you from threats, whether they're actually dangerous or just an everyday stressor. And even though your body is trying to help, it can leave you feeling powerless. But TIP skills can help. TIP stands for temperature, intense exercise, progressive muscle relaxation, and paced breathing. They're easy to use and available whenever you need them to regain a sense of control. Today we'll try paced breathing. This technique can be used on its own or to boost the effects of other TIP techniques.
I'll be doing it with you.
When your emotions are out of control, your breath probably is too. So slowing down and controlling the breath is a way to tell your body that you're safe. The breath is a direct link to the parasympathetic nervous system, which controls the body's ability to relax. So when you breathe at a more deeply relaxed pace, you can actually lower your heart rate, reduce the blood pressure, and relax your muscles. Today we'll try paced breathing, where we'll exhale for longer than we inhale. You want to take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, you want to hold for 7 seconds, and you want to release for 8 seconds. We call this 4-7-8 breathing. It may feel difficult to hold and exhale for that long, but with practice, it'll get easier. So let's inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Hopefully you're just feeling a little bit more relaxed. Let's try that again. Let's go in for 4. Hold that for 7. And then release for 8. Just kind of stay in that for a little bit. And you'll just continue to just start to get more in a resting state, feeling just more in control. Let's do it one more time. And we're going to go in for 4. Hold for 7. And then exhale for 8. Two, 1. And just let yourself get back to your natural breath until you're just breathing normally. Along with other tip techniques, paced breathing can be a helpful way to calm yourself down when you're stressed or feeling anxious. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Come back to this video anytime you need a minute to pause and regain control. Some components of the tip technique may not be safe for individuals with certain health conditions. Use caution and adapt techniques to your personal needs.
I want to say a little more on that point. Anytime I recommend something to somebody, I always ask them to consult their doctor. I might sound corny or like a commercial or whatever, but I always ask them to consult their doctor because it makes sense when I recommend turmeric and things like that. Because I always tell you to try to take the daily allowed the amounts, which is 1,500 milligrams of turmeric, if you want to help when it comes down to that sciatic nerve thing. Anybody want to know that secret? I'm throwing it out there right now. After 30 days of taking 1,500 milligrams of turmeric powered by pepper, that sciatic nerve, it just starts to diminish with that pain, and you guys start to have a better blood flow because it helps out with inflammation. But as I always tell my friends, please ask your doctor if you can take up to the daily allowed amount, or if you can take it, period. Same thing I'm telling you about this. Please ask your doctors before anything that we suggest over here. We don't want any of our friends and family being hurt because they may have certain other ailments that may conflict. Do your boy a favor, let's double tap that screen, and do your boy a favor, let's get those likes up because we care about each other over here. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. We care about each other over here. Love y'all. See you later, Brian. What's that? What's going on? Somebody leaving? Okay. That was tight and it works. Thank you so much, CC. Thank you. My sciatic nerve is tired. It's fired up. You need turmeric. You need some turmeric. I take up to 2,000. Mine's just gone. Don't tell nobody, but yeah. After 30 days, your body feels it and it starts to work. Shannon, my son's former school taught boxing, breathing, and they did yoga. I missed that school. Brian, have a good day, Brian. And yes, We still got more to get into. Why? Because that's what we do over here. We're still the #1 show on YouTube, and we got the #1 co-host. I really hope you guys appreciating this content. And it's just going so much beautiful every single day. And it just charges me up and makes me want to keep on doing it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let's keep on going, you guys, because we got the Incredible Hulk. Mr. McGee, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Raw. That's who I'm talking about. The man I paced myself after when I was a child. I literally thought that I was Incredible Hulk. That's right, you guys. You couldn't tell me I wasn't. Lou Ferrigno, when I found out it was you, it was okay that it was you, but I still thought that I was the Incredible Hulk. So yes, let's get into some Lou Ferrigno right now, you guys. 74-year-old, the real Hulk, the legend, the man. That's him right there, you guys. Lou Ferrigno. He shares a very simple secret about anti-aging. Anybody want to know it? You want to learn from the Hulk, the real one, 73 years old, 74 years old? Let's see what he got to say. Mr. McGee, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Oh man, that was my joint right there. He lifted up that car. I thought it was over.
You're back at GalaxyCon. Why do you come to this? Why do you participate?
Well, I enjoy the show. I enjoy the fans, the instant gratification, especially the respect. Have a good time because the fact that, you know, it's a great place for shopping, meet the different kids, promoting my film. The most important thing is I love to hear the story for the fan. For the last 50 years, like different generation, people tell me how much they love the show.
He still work out every day. He's huge. He still work out every day.
Sir, you do not age.
I don't want to.
What is it like? What's your secret? Just staying like so fit and young.
Be very consistent. I try to exercise 4 or 5 days a week because I watch what I eat. I do everything in moderation. I don't overindulge in different things like, you know, like sometimes people take too many vitamins, too many supplements, too many aspirin. I mean, they're very simple like that. It's all about listening to your body.
Did anybody hear what he said? And with all of that channeling and with all of that breathing and all of those techniques that we do and that we're learning, that's going to help us to do what? Listen to the body. Listen to your body. I can hear your heart crying out for me. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. If you appreciate the show, how come you haven't subscribed already? We should be at least about 700 likes right now from all the work that we've been doing, the way that we put it down. Y'all telling me we ain't got no more triple Lindy going on over here with the perfect 10? We ain't over. It ain't over. We got to keep on going because guess what? We've been showing a lot of dogs and we got to show some love to who? Our other furry friends. Let's get on over to some kittens. I went to one of my friends' pages yesterday and I noticed she's got a lot of cats over there, a lot of kittens going on. So you know what, Boogotti? Show some love to Colessive and the kitten family and the people over there that love those cats. Oh, y'all don't know, I go check y'all pages out too. Look at y'all videos and see what y'all got going on. Family's family here, it ain't just about me. Let's go over to this guy who finds a kitten outside of McDonald's and brings him to band practice. And now he's a member of the gang. Let's go, you guys. Let's keep on going. I know you do. We love all animals over here. I'm trying to let y'all know we don't play when it comes down to these animals. We might get on you worse than the kid. So I'm serious. Let's go. And look at the little guy he just found.
I was thinking about calling him French fry.
He said I was thinking about calling him French fry.
I was like, oh my God, is this such a Jay thing to do?
Found a cat. We basically just took him in, cleaned him up, got all the fleas off of him. The band was really cool about it, you know, nobody was like, dude, what are you doing? It was just like, all right, well, I guess Jay rescued a cat today. In the morning, we went out, got him food and stuff like that. We named him Big Mac, but he's a little Big Mac. You like the box? He's a part of our family. Oh, there's my babies. There's my babies. Look, Mac's becoming a piece of the family. Is this your rocket? Where are you going? It really was a team effort though, you know, because everybody had to be cool with it.
We go over there and we'll just check on Mac and hang out with him and play songs with him, and he actually like doesn't seem to mind the music at all, which is cool.
Song might be recorded.
First day he was with us, we were at a studio and we were recording instruments all night. I think he got used to it. And it was so fun bringing him around. Like, he can go anywhere. I just love having him in the house. Like, he's so cool.
It's crazy to think, like, you know, we were in the studio that night. Jay decided to go out for food at that time. It's just crazy to think about like how everything lined up.
And we were actually working on a song at the studio called Meant to Be.
See you guys.
The simple things in life. We want to give a big shout out, special thanks to Big Mac and Serenation. That's right, you guys. That's the name of the band. If you want to go listen to any of their music, the name of that band is called Serenation. Serenation. And the name of the cat? That's right, you guys. Y'all heard it. He said he was going to name him French Fry. Hope you guys had a good show and you appreciate what's going on over here, because guess what? We do this every single day. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, best time to do it. Go ahead and hit that like button so that we can get those numbers up. Also, if you really feel like being a big spender, spend a whole $2.99 and become a member. Also, hit that notification bell. I know I've been saying it the whole day, right? But you got to hit it in order to know when we're on. Hit that notification bell down there so that you know when we're on, and this is what we do. And you know what else we do? We share our platform. That's why it's called Our Bottom Line. It's H-O-U-R because it's an hour or plus. Gotta say it's about 2-3 hours now. Let's be honest about it. But the plus, it's an hour plus, and then the O-U-R means that it's our channel, ours collectively. That's why I want to make sure that you guys know that you are easily open to sending over your promos, and we'll put them up in the post notification area the same way that we normally do. We got a lot of images going up today from a lot of our family members, and yes, you guys are going to be able to see keychains with the pets. You're going to be able to see all sorts of decals and stuff. And don't forget, keep on sending those images in so that we can share the love with all you guys that have your decals and everyone who's already picked up their keychains off the website, whether you want it or however you got it. We want to see how you're representing for the show. We love seeing those images. I know I do. I love the way Teddy put it up on the coffee grinder. I saw another picture the other day with another one of our furry friends. I saw cats with this as a neck piece. I just love what you guys are doing. So let's keep that going. Hopefully we get some real cool images coming in, and we can have the Discord as well as the post notification area looking good. But if you guys got a promo, a party, an event, and you're trying to promote or get your business out there, send us the promo over. Only thing is, it has to be in a 1080 by 1080 size frame in order to fit in the post notification area. That's right. Send it over to bridgethisllc@gmail.com. That is going to be bridgethisllc@gmail.com. That's where we get all of our information at. We follow up with emails over there and make sure that we get you guys going. Also, if you want to be a part of the Show Your Talent search, that's a talent search that we're doing in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Also, taking on people from online, because we're already online. Why not make it fair and let one person from over there online be a part of the show as well? So if you have talent, and that's right, it can be singing, it can be dancing. If you have to show up live and show us what you can cook, that's also a talent. Want to see you do a backflip, whatever the case it may be. Tune in to the show when we're doing the Show Your Talent search. That's the talent search that we're going to be doing in New York first. But like I said, one person can chime in, and you're going to have a chance to win $250 if you win the rounds. And then after we get all 5 people plus one more person from online, I'm going to let you all compete for the $1,000 grand prize. Your boy Boogotti NYC, I'm the host. And that's right, Big Drip Hard Punch is going to be the sponsor. And you already know the #1 DJ who knows how to put it together, does her thing all the time. my homegirl, the one that we love, the beautiful, none other than DJ Don Dada, formerly of Black Ink Crew. She's at every event with us, having a lot of fun. We turn up, we sip on that big drip. The only thing is you gotta be 21 and older in order to get the big drip or be a part of it. That's it, you guys. Gotta be 21 and older. You wanna be a part of the Show Your Talent search? All you gotta do is go over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. Go to the first page, put your email address down there, and we're gonna let you know what locations we're gonna be at. We got some business to handle today, locking in with some distributors, getting some locations for you guys to let you know what parts of the city we're gonna be at. But don't forget, every time we do a show, every time we pull up, we make sure that we go live so you guys can see it. That's another reason why you want to hit that notification bell down there and become a part of the show. This way you know what we're doing. We're about to start hitting the streets. I start the show in here. I bring the topic into the streets, and now we start asking the people in the streets, what do you think about the president? Why is he saying Iran is surrendered? Boom, let's put them on camera and let's see what happens with that. Show is going to expand. We got a lot to do. We're in New York. Why not? It's your boy Boogotti NYC, and you know what time it is. It's time to pray. Because we can't get through the rest of the day without praying for our family, our loved ones, our friends, and our animals for good health, good spirits, love, and to make sure that everybody makes it through a good day to make it back here tomorrow safely. So we want to pray for Rebecca Lanyon Bueno, Tony Zimmerman. Also, we're praying for liberty and justice. I see John von Wolfenstein. Okay, Miss Swanza, Faye. Okay, Joe. Okay, how you doing over there, Shannon? I also see Matthew. We got Jariah, Mike, Liberty, Zeolot, Rebecca Lanyon Bueno, Angels Among Us, how you doing? Christian, Colessive, Fuquan, Mega Dub in the building. Who else we got up in the building that we got to shout out? Can't forget Casey Ramos. Can't forget about Luigi. Want to make sure that we do not forget about Sam Champion. There you go, Sam. How you doing? Jordan Dowdy. Also can't forget about Coin Collecting. Who else we want to show we so love to? Miss Swanza. Can't forget about you, sister. Thank you for all of the love. Also 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy, definitely want to show good love to you. D Brown, Jacqueline, Teddy Marcel, Colessive, Tracy, Miss Swanza, Liberty, Colessive. Everybody that's here want to make sure we get those prayers up for Luigi. Can't forget about Terry and every single one of our family members. Amen. That's right, you guys. That's it. We did it. We made it to the end. If you made it this far, that means you're a real rider and you've been here since day one. And I want to tell you guys I appreciate you. Plan to keep on doing the same thing, keeping the show tight and doing what we do. So you guys know what's coming up next, right? Y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me this day, that's right, you guys, on Tuesday, the 31st of this month, I appreciate you. So until tomorrow, same channel, same time, 6 a.m., be right here for new content, trending topics, current events, my antics, the #1 family, co-host, and friends in the world. You guys. Thank you so much for showing up. And you could have went anywhere, but the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. Get 'em! Peace.